And you see Robbie Killips talking to Daniel Ramirez right now, and they both, well, Killips had a sheepish grin on his face right there. Beautiful feed by Daniel Ramirez. And Robbie just a little bit too much on that one. You know, he's frustrated missing that one, but that happens at times.
Right.
All right, the feed it in, shot up, no good there by Dunsel. And here comes Benzie Central with the ball. Killips. Killips goes baseline, nice feed. Oh, what a feed there by Robbie Killips. Gage Jones gets the bucket. You won't see a much prettier assist right there than the one Robbie Killips just got. Ludington up 46-15. 5:52 to go in the third quarter. Evan Chandler with it. Chandler in the paint. Turn around, no good. Rebound, Gage Jones. Seen a lot of Oriole fans coming in with that delicious popcorn they're getting over in the cafeteria.
I'm going to have to run over and get some of that.
It smells good, I'll tell you that. Yep. Ramirez now to Jones. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Derek Dunsel. Dunsel will take the baseline jumper. Good! Derek Dunsel. He's got 6 points in the game. Ludington leads 48-15. Now there's a steal by Killips. Robbie Killips. Now he'll be called for the travel. Checking into the Huskies lineup, number 2, Hudson Kitely, and also number 23, Porter Rucky. In for the Orioles, number 40, Mike Nichols, number 55, William Richardson, number 24, Jaden Schultz, number 3, Ryan Kandelek, and number 21, Jack Stidham. Steal there for Kandelek. The clock shows 4 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in this third quarter. The scoreboard shows Ludington up 48-15. Schultz with it. Schultz now. Kandelek three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Richardson. His shot, or his pass actually, stolen.
Oh.
Got bodies all over the floor right here. The ball will remain with Benzie Central. Rucky has it. Rucky now over to Andrew Gray. Converse now to Bretsky. And down the lane, shot up, no good there by Porter Rucky. Rebound to Mike Nichols. Nichols, Kandelek, Schultz.
Ooh.
And Coach Sykon's not going to like that type of pass right there. He's all for these cross-court passes. If they're under control, that one there was
little.
Yeah, Schultz tried a little bit of a jump pass right there.
Trying to do a little bit too much at one time.
Ball was deflected, and Benzie Central with it. Ludington leads 48-15. 3:52 to go in the third quarter. Pass thrown now out of bounds by the Huskies. Ludington will get the ball back. Any new shout-outs there, Braden?
Nope.
Okay. Sure, we'll have some more people checking in for the varsity game here in a bit. It's like the stands will fill up a little bit more as well.
Mm-hmm.
Kandelek now, he'll give it up to Nichols. Now here's a three-point attempt up, no good there. That shot was put up by Jaden Schultz. Schultz almost had himself a steal. Now we're going to have a foul called. And it's going to be on the Orioles' Jaden Schultz. Thanks. You know, Speedy, I was just kidding about that. But it's awfully nice. I'll tell you what, I'll split it with Braden. Okay. It's Chris Speedy Lopez, the O's managers, who came up and brought us some M&Ms. Thanks, Speedy. I'll consider that a Christmas present from you. All right. Benzie on the attack. The Orioles lead 48-15. Three-point attempt up. No good there by Rucky. Rebound to Richardson. Orioles led at the end of one, 22-3. They were up 42-11 at the break by virtue of outscoring the Huskies 20-8 in that second quarter. They now lead 48-15. Look at Ludington. Look at the Orioles working the board. Nichols in there fighting in the paint.
There's rebound after rebound.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, the Benzie players were getting out of his way because he was throwing some Gordie Howe elbows right there.
Yeah.
And then he got called for the travel. Benzie basketball. They trail 48-15, 2:56 to go in the third quarter. Rucky with it. Now there's a pass intercepted, and Ryan Kandelek ends up with it. Yeah, the ball got wedged there over there by the Benzie, well, on the Benzie bench right there between chairs.
Yep.
Oriole basketball. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 30, Robbie Killips. Also returning number 54, Mason Conger, who I erroneously earlier said was Alex Smith. And Lori Smith caught me on that one in a big hurry.
Yep.
She said, no, Scoop. You know, and he's 54 for the JV. Mason Conger is nowhere near as tall as 54 for the freshman, Alex Smith. Killips with it for the Orioles now. Over to Kandelek. Stidham. Stidham now. Conger. Conger will dish it now to Killips. Back to Conger. He'll take the three-pointer off the mark. Fighting for it is Nichols. And coming away with it for the Huskies was number 11, Tegan Chicky, who's checked into the lineup for Benzie Central. Rucky with it now. Rucky splits a couple Oriole defenders. He'll give the ball up, and the shot no good there by Hudson Kitely. Daniel Wallington will return to the Benzie lineup. Oriole basketball, Killips ahead now to Conger. Conger's pass deflected, but still ended up with Nichols. Now over to Stidham, to Kandelek. Kandelek, Stidham, three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Benzie Central's Hudson Kitely. Now Kitely will bring the ball up, and he'll dish it over to his teammate, Porter Rucky. Rucky, Wallington. 1:33 to go, third quarter. Ludington up 48-15. Orioles fighting for the ball there. Benzie gets it back. Now Ludington has it. Conger with the steal to Killips. What a pass.
Beautiful pass.
Oh, that was a seed. An absolute seed from Robbie Killips to Jack Stidham, who gets the bucket.
You couldn't ask for a much better assist there.
Oh, beautiful pass. Killips, that was an absolute
Here he goes
frozen
again.
rope. There's another
Right there.
assist.
Oh, he took him
Give
down
the
low.
bucket right there to Jack Stidham. And Stidham got absolutely
Got landed on.
poleaxed right
Yep.
there. If I may use a football term.
Yeah.
And he'll go to the free throw line.
That Benzie Central player came down on him pretty hard.
As I would say in football season, that was a decleater. Stidham at the line. Ludington up 52-15. 1:09 to go in this third quarter. Free throw, no good. Killips kept it alive for a moment. Boy, Robbie Killips, not only does he have a deft scoring touch, but he definitely, his passing touch, impressive.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, that first game he fouled out, and right now he's sitting at 0 fouls.
Exactly.
That's really good.
Yep.
He's been playing great.
Killips with it. He's at the free throw line. Now he'll dish it back to his teammate, Ryan Kandelek. Back to Killips. 52 seconds to go in this third quarter. Killips. He'll fake the 16-footer. He'll get it inside. Nichols in the paint. Boy, Nichols was very active right there. He lost it, but it ended up in Killips' hands again. Now Killips, I don't know if he was trying to get that ball there to Nichols or if he was trying to get it to Stidham. Kind of split the two of them. And now the ball's batted out of bounds. And it will be Benzie basketball. Last touch by Mike Nichols into the game for Benzie Central, number 10, Grayson Converse.
Yeah, Oriole basketball, actually.
Yes, it is. Okay, the reverse call right there. Robbie Killips. Killips will dish it now. Nichols, baseline jumper, good! Mike Nichols with the basket, assist to Robbie Killips. Ludington up 54-15.
Benzie tried a little bit of a press there,
Yep.
but the Orioles broke that
And
instantly.
we're 1 point away, Braden, from the running clock being activated, the state-mandated running clock.
Yep.
There's a shot up and in. Give that bucket to Grayson Converse. And at the end of 3 from Holly Gym boys JV basketball action, your score, the Ludington Orioles 54, the Benzie Central Huskies 17. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN, a bird's eye view of local sports.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Holly Gymnasium. Ludington leads Benzie Central 54-17. Boys JV basketball action. Scoop Hansen with you, the voice of the Orioles, joined by Braden Kronline, our OSN technical engineers, doing a little color commentary this game as well. Of course, Braden has done everything but play-by-play. He's been our cameraman in the past for football and basketball. He's been, of course, our technical engineer, and he's done some color commentary. I think I asked you last week if you were ready to do a little play-by-play. I said then you could have all of the blanks checked.
I think I'll just wait on that a little bit.
Okay, Ludington with the basketball. There's a shot put up. Good! And was that a 3? I thought that might have been a 3 there. Mason Conger. And no, yes, it was a 3-pointer. Mason Conger with a 3-pointer. You know, he had some pretty good English on that ball right there, Braden, because the ball got up there and it looked like it was going to be short. It looked like it was going to wedge between the backboard and the rim right there, but it had some funky roll on it, some English, and it goes in for a 3-pointer for Mason Conger. Ludington leads 57-19. Mike Nichols is going to be fouled now.
Is that a shooting foul?
That's only actually the refs are really letting them play a lot more in the second half than they did in the first half.
Yep.
Foul called on the Huskies, number 23, Porter Rucky. Ludington up 57-19, 7:18 to go in this game. JV boys basketball action from venerable Holly Gymnasium. Robbie Killips with it. Killips going to be called for the travel, I believe. No, he's going to draw the foul. Boy, you talk about a stutter step right there.
Yeah, that was. He caused a foul.
Yep.
Did a great job.
Foul called on the Huskies, number 30, Evan Chandler. Nice pass there. Shots up, no good there by Mason Conger. Good entry pass there from Jack Stidham. With the ball for the Huskies, 32, Daniel Wallington. His shot, no good. Saved there by the Huskies. Good hustle there by Edgar Roman. His shot, no good. Ball batted, still tipped again. And Stidham in there fighting for it. Benzie Central has it, though. That's a hot potato right now.
It was all over the place.
It finally ends up
Hail Mary
to Kandelek, now ahead to Killips. Robbie Killips, Kandelek.
Oh.
And he's going to draw the foul, I believe, and shoot 2. Foul called on Benzie Central's number 13, Edgar Roman. Again, we want to thank all of our awesome sponsors. Benedict's Auto Center, Crown and Cork, House of Flavors, Indian Summer, Safe Harbor Credit Union, PM Builders. First free throw up and good there by Ryan Kandelek. Also McGee Insurance, Lundquist Furniture, Smith & Eddy, and Urca's Auto Center. That's Kandelek's first point of the ball game. According to my roster, everybody has scored. Second shot, no good. Everybody scored for the Orioles except for Jaden Schultz. And I'm sure Coach Sycon is going to want to get him into the lineup and try to get him on the score sheet. Benzie Central with the basketball. And now they're going to turn it over as Edgar Roman was out of bounds when he received that ball. Coming into the Oriole lineup, number 12, Daniel Ramirez. Number 4, Gage Jones. Number 23, Joe Benz. Number 11, Derek Dunsel. And number 55, William Richardson. 6:23 to go in the game. The Orioles up 58-19. Jones with it. Ramirez. Dunsel. Dunsel back to Ramirez. Now they go inside to Joe Benz. He loses control of the ball, out of bounds.
Hey,
and there it is.
Look at the Dunkometer.
There is the Peyton Lacombe Dunkometer sign. We're seeing it right now. I had heard earlier today from Brian Lacombe. He showed me a photo of it, and also the 1K scoring gauge as well, too. So we're on the way to 1K. So super. We will be watching for those in the student section tonight.
Yep.
I really like both of those signs. And the Dunkometer is great, folks. You get a chance, if you're here at Oriole Gym, or you're not going to really be able to see that on the OSN telecast tonight, but if you're here at Hawley, make sure you check out those signs over in the Oriole student section.
Yep.
Ludington up 58-19. They're just 1 minute away, or 1 minute, they're 1 point away from that state-mandated running clock kicking in. Ramirez with it. He'll take the jumper. No good. Ball fought for. Benzie Central has it. There's a foul there called on the Orioles' William Richardson. And, you know, Ludington's been right on the precipice 3 or 4 times to kick in that running clock in, and it just has not happened yet.
Yep.
And give that up, you know, that's a kudos to Benzie Central for continuing to fight.
Right. You don't want to give up in games like these. You still want to try your hardest.
Exactly. Now there's a steal by the Orioles. Daniel Ramirez on the steal. 5:20 to go in the game. Benz with it now. Benz, Dunsel. Oh, a little bit too much on that pass right there. That had some heat on it, a little mustard. As Dunsel tried to get the ball down underneath the William Richardson, it goes out of bounds. With the ball for the Huskies, Nolan Bretsky. Now over to Tegan Chicky. Jump ball, possession arrow will remain with Benzie Central. Orioles up 58-19, 5:05 to go in the game. Andrew Gray with it for Benzie Central. Now to Nolan Roper. His shot no good. Out of bounds. Oriole basketball. Gage Jones will trigger the ball in to Daniel Ramirez. Ramirez, Richardson, back to Jones. Jones now. Dunsel, he'll take the shot. Way off the mark right there. Rebound to Benzie Central. Ahead of the court, shots up, no good there. That was Chicky on the shot. He just underlaid it there. I'm sorry, he overlaid it. And now Ludington once again on the attack. They'll get the ball inside there. 1 on 4 right there for the Orioles, and Richardson had it.
I'm surprised there was no call there.
Yeah, and he'll throw it. And here's an ball intercepted there by Benzie Central. Shot no good, and now here come the Orioles. Ahead, 3-on-1 break.
We'll call that a pass.
Gage Jones did a great job saving that. Richardson, his shot no good, but he's fouled, and now he will shoot 2, I believe.
We're getting so close to getting this one extra point for the running clock.
Been not much scoring here in the last minute and 20 seconds, but I'll tell you what, it's not for the lack of action up and down the court.
Right.
The free throw is good by William Richardson, and that gives the Orioles a 40-point lead. 59-19. Second attempt, also good. Richardson. 6 points for Richardson in this ball game, all from the free throw line.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yep. Now there's a steal.
Beautiful.
And gorgeous steal right there by Joe Benz, who gets the assist. Gage Jones gets the bucket. Ludington up 62-19. Baseline, little runner right there, up and in by the Huskies, number 24, Andrew Gray. Ludington up 62-21, 3:31 to go in the game. Gage Jones will go baseline. Now he'll dish it around to Benz, to Ramirez. Good passing by the Orioles right now.
Great passing.
Inside, and ball actually is going to be turned over to Benzie Central. Into the Oriole lineup, number 24, Jaden Schultz. Number 40, Mike Nichols. Number 3, Ryan Kandelek. Also number 21, Jack Stidham. And number 54, Mason Conger. 62-21. Everybody has scored for the Orioles, with the exception of Jaden Schultz, and I'm sure they're going to try to get Schultz that bucket right now.
Yep. He's out there on the court.
Schultz will take the shot. Oh, no good. Rebound Conger. He'll give it up to Stidham. Stidham will take the three. Good.
Nice shot.
Jack Stidham with the three-pointer. Ludington 65, Benzie Central 21. 2:30 to go in the ball game. There's a steal by Ryan Kandelek. Kandelek now over to Conger. Stidham.
They're looking for Jaden there.
There's a steal by the Huskies. Ahead, shot up. Good. Tegan Chicky with the basket. I'll look over in the student section. I even see Santa Claus over there now, Braden. Jolly old St. Nick is over there.
Yep. They're all in the Christmas spirit.
Yep.
Guess it's just right around the corner.
Stidham tried to get that ball to Nichols. It's picked off. And here come the Huskies. Ludington leads 65-23. 1:45 to go in the game. There's a steal by Conger. He'll give it up now to Jack Stidham. Stidham over to Ryan Kandelek. Now to Jaden Schultz. Back to Kandelek to Stidham. Kandelek. Schultz. Back to Schultz, the student section. They want him to shoot.
Yeah.
Schultz loses it, and here comes the Huskies. That's Nolan Bretsky. Ball out of bounds, and it will remain with the Benzie Central Huskies. Running clock in effect. Ludington up 65-23. 54 seconds to go in the game. Wallington for Benzie. Now to Evan Chandler. Chandler, a little turnaround, no good. Rebound to Jaden Schultz. 37 seconds to go. Schultz brings the ball up. He'll give it up now to Stidham. Back inside they go. Nichols with it. Nichols loses the ball. And here come the Huskies. That's Daniel Wallington with it. Wallington over to Converse. Now to Porter Rucky. 15 seconds to go. Chandler with it. Three-point attempt from the corner, no good there by Porter Rucky. 7 seconds to go. Rebound, putback,
Jaden's
no good. Schultz has it. 3 seconds to go. And that's going to do it. Your final score in boys JV basketball action, the Ludington Orioles 65, the Benzie Central Huskies 23. That's going to wrap things up for this game. Stay tuned, folks. We shall return in 2 minutes with the Smith & Eddy post-game show right here on the Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown and Cork soon.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Just finished boys JV basketball action with Ludington winning 65-23. Orioles led all the way, got off to a fast start in the first quarter, outscoring Benzie 22-3. They outscored the Huskies 20-8 in the second quarter, 12-6 in the third quarter, and 11-6 in the fourth quarter. The Orioles led 42-11 at the half. They were up 54-17 at the end of three. They win 65-23. Boys freshman basketball action tonight. Ludington wins 49-22. Scoring tonight for the JVs, 1 point for Ryan Kandelek, 15 for Gage Jones, 6 for Derek Dunsel, 8 for Daniel Ramirez, 10 for Jack Stidham, 8 for Joe Benz, 6 for Robbie Killips, 2 for Mike Nichols, 3 for Mason Conger, and William Richardson with 6. We'll be talking to Oriole coach Jamie Sykon here momentarily. Again, we want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, carrying business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Of course, Smith & Eddy, the exclusive post-game sponsor of the Ludington Orioles. Shout out as well to Urca Auto Center, Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urca Auto Center is your one place to shop for all of your automotive needs. Other area action tonight, besides the game here at Hawley Gym between the Orioles and Huskies, you have Mason County Central at White Cloud, Bear Lake at Mason County Eastern, Big Rapids Crossroads Academy at Manistee Catholic, Pentwater at Walkerville. That's all boys basketball action. Girls basketball action, Benzie at Manistee, Oak Ridge at Mason County Central, and Hart at Shelby. Boys swimming tonight, Ludington at Grand Haven. And joining me right now, the one and only Kyle Gerzinski. I almost said Kyle Gertzy, Gertzy Gerzinski.
It's all good.
Welcome, Gertzy. Ready for some
I'm ready.
Benzie Central Ludington basketball action?
Sorry I'm a little late. It was the kids were being restless. Had to get them down from bed before I showed up.
You're not late.
Right on time.
JV game just ended, and we'll be talking with Coach Jamie Sykon here momentarily. We're currently in the Smith & Eddy post-game show. Ludington JV's winning tonight 65-23. The freshmen win by the score of 49-22. Now we should have a heck of a varsity matchup here. Benzie Central and Ludington. Benzie dropping down to Class C.
Okay. See if we can get the sweep tonight then.
Yeah, definitely. But, Ludington's got past Benzie in the districts the last few years, but it hasn't been easy.
Right.
Benzie's got some talented players. And I remember dating back to 2016, 2017, our team, Class B state runner-up. 2016, basically almost the same Ludington team, a lot the same team of 17, with the exception of Calvin Hackert, who was not with us.
Yep.
But that Benzie team knocked Ludington out. Benzie was on a big-time roll at the end of that year, and they knocked the Orioles out in the district championship game at Kingsley that year.
Okay, yeah, Benzie's always been tough. I feel like they're always scrappy. Whether or not it's good coaching, good athletes, whatever they got going on up there, they're always scrappy. Whether it's they're big, they're small, they're going to be scrappy coming into the game, playing hard defense, and they usually come out and, from what I remember, was a full court man-to-man. They don't play a lot of zone out of Benzie, so it should be a hard-fought game.
Yep, they're coached by Josh Crocker. And we'll be talking about him in a bit. But right now, Coach Jamie Sykon is here. And we're going to put the headsets on him and talk with him for a couple of minutes here. First off, congratulations, Coach. Your team now 3-0. And I get more and more impressed watching your ball team each and every game. They win tonight by the score of 65-23. Everybody on the roster, with the exception of Jaden Schultz, scored.
Yep. We tried. We tried to get him some shots, but that was our goal here. At some point in the game, we're like, okay, we need to get everybody in the scoreboard and just give those guys minutes. They come every day and work hard in practice. They're what makes our starting five better. And, it gives them some opportunities to play some positions they normally don't, learn how to handle the ball a little bit better. I couldn't be more proud of the whole group. Our bench is loud and proud the whole game, and that goes a long way for the kids.
Impressed with everything about the way your team was playing tonight, but if I had to say I was impressed about one thing the most, it's the defense. Just absolutely tenacious defense.
That's what Ludington's all about, and that's what we spend probably 45 minutes of our 2-hour practice every day is some sort of defensive drill into full court defense. I'm fortunate enough they've picked it up good enough to where we can run 3 or 4 different man defenses, full court presses. We got a couple different, 13 to 11 we can run. Everybody's doing a good job of paying attention and knowing that they got to sprint to their spots, know who they're responsible for, and then execute the defense we're asking them to.
The amount of turnovers your team forced tonight was just incredible.
Yeah, and a lot of those come off steals, but in a game like this, you want to tell the kids how proud you are of them, and that's what I did in there, but there's still things we can work on, so that's 3 straight games that we've had 20-plus turnovers ourselves. And a lot of that comes with, like I told the second-line guys there, I'm putting you in positions to handle the ball when normally you don't, and we turn the ball over. But how else are they going to get that experience? So our turnovers were high in the second half. I looked more in the first half. We only had 8 turnovers, so happy with that. But it gives us something to work on because, the competition's going to get better and better as we go. So
no doubt about that, Coach. You got Manistee on Friday at Manistee, and we wish you all the best in that game. We'll be getting reports back from Michael Lacombe, and she'll report us to give us the JV final score and also the varsity score. But another well-played game by your team tonight. Big 65-23 victory over Benzie Central. Your team moves to 3-0. Congratulations on that, and thanks for coming up and talking with us.
Hey, I couldn't be more happy, Scoop, and I appreciate all you do for us. And I just want to give a shout-out to my father-in-law and mother-in-law in Florida who are watching the games on their phones, and go O's.
Go O's. Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
Coach Jamie Sykon, his team wins tonight by the score of 65-23. And that's going to wrap things up for the Smith & Eddy post-game show here on the Oriole Sports Network. We're going to now turn things over to Braden to get us switched on over, bring WMOM onto the scene, and we'll be right back with you with the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show here in just a moment. Welcome, Ludington Oriole fans, to Ludington Varsity Basketball here on the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, joined by Kyle Grzinski doing the color commentary, Braden Kronline, our OSN WMOM technical engineer, and Julia Havman, our OSN camera woman. And tonight we have the Benzie Central Huskies in town. They are coached by Josh Crocker. And Josh Crocker, a fine young coach, good man. And he brings his Huskies into town, and this will be their first game of the year, Kyle. They were supposed to play this past Friday night, but they had a power outage at Benzie Central High School. That game was suspended.
Oh, really?
Yep.
First game of the year is always tough getting your legs going. We mentioned that when Ludington played Reese Puffer the first game of the year. So I expect Benzie to come out quick, but you never know. Those legs can get tired before half.
And Kyle, they got 2 players to really watch for tonight. Nate Childers, who's a guard, he is a senior, and Quinn Zickert, also a senior. He is a forward, and those 2 are 2 players that the Orioles will really have to pay special attention to.
Yeah, it looks like there's 2 Childers on the team. You mentioned Nate, who's a senior, and Jackson Childers, who's a sophomore on the team. So maybe a little family connection there. I'm curious to see if there's talent on both sides there on the ball, but I'm excited to see how Benzie comes out and plays this game.
Yep. Earlier I had a chance, I talked with Oriole head coach Thad Shank, and here's what he had to say in regards to tonight's ball game. Welcome, folks, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Coach Thad Shank, your team 1-1, and tonight right back here at Hawley for the 3rd straight home game of the year, and they host the Benzie Central Huskies. There is a Ludington connection right here. Benzie's coach Josh Crocker, married to former Ludington Oriole Courtney Marshall. Well, Courtney Crocker now. She played on Ludington State semifinal team back in 2004. So there's a little connection right there, isn't there?
Yeah, you're a wealth of information, Scoop, man. That's true. Josh married Courtney, and so yeah, we're familiar with him, I guess we'll say.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. What do you expect out of Benzie Central? This will be their first game of the year. They were supposed to open up this past Friday, but I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. They may have played, and we're just not seeing a score. It's hard to say, but Benzie's an experienced team. This is the year they believe this is their year. We've won 2 consecutive district games against Benzie in really close dogfights, and they've been led by their sophomores at the time 2 years ago, who are seniors now. Nate Childers, point guard, who shoots the living heck out of it, and Quinn Zickert, wing, who can shoot it, drive it, and post it. And now they've got Nate Childers' younger brother, who played as a freshman last year, very athletic and explosive kid. So they've got a lot of weapons. And for us to be successful tonight, probably more than anything else, we're going to have to limit their three-point opportunities. They can shoot it in rhythm, and if they can shoot, if they get open looks, then they can knock those down. They can slow the game down a little bit and keep that thing close. And then it could be either way. I mean, we like to play fast, but when we trap and do those things we do, we got to be sure to really rotate out of our traps and things of that nature and find shooters, because that's been our issue the last couple of districts against them. We lose somebody for a split second and give them a little space, and they knock down those threes. So it should be an interesting battle tonight.
Your last game against Muskegon Western Michigan Christian this past Friday, got to rest your starters pretty much for the entire fourth quarter. Well, a lot of the second half and all of the fourth quarter. Good to get everybody in playing. Again, we mentioned the fact West Michigan Christian missing their player Varnado. But your team really came out on all cylinders on Friday night against the Warriors.
We played hard. We got up and down the floor. It was the pace that we liked. I mean, West Michigan Christian, unlike West Michigan Christian normally, is not very good. So it's really a hard barometer to look at right there. We played hard. We ran. We made it our type of game. We still got a lot of stuff we can get better at, that's for sure. And there's a lot of things that we didn't do particularly well on Friday night that against really good teams would have stepped up and really bit us. And so we just got to continue to work and continue to get better. We're on practice about number 20 right now. So you just try to get in as much as you can and get kids comfortable, and hopefully we'll improve in a lot of those areas maybe that we struggle at right now.
2 games in, Coach, and you mentioned the 20 practices. Are you happy with where your team's at offensively and defensively at this point?
No, but coaches are never happy, I mean, I like the fact that it feels like in games we're starting to really compete and play hard, other than a possession here and there. And, that's the first thing. Now we have to start executing and doing things a little bit the right way sometimes, defensively and offensively. Right now we're getting by on our athleticism and our and our grit, and that's important. I mean, you got to let kids play, but at the same time, when we really learn to play together, kind of like that second group did when they came in last night, when we learned to play together a little bit more on the offensive end, and when we defensively have 5 guys on the same page, we could be really tough.
Got Matt Westhouse back tonight?
Yes.
And your starting lineup for this evening's ball game?
Tonight at the guards, we will start David Schillinger and Spencer Holmes. At the forwards, we will start Aiden Gilchrist and Peyton Lacombe, and we'll start Levi Lehman at the center.
Well, thanks, Coach. Good luck to you in the O's. We'll talk to you after the ball game. Go O's.
Thanks, Scoop.
Welcome back to Holly Gymnasium. We're getting set here for the national anthem. We're going to step aside. First, we want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. At this time, we're going to step aside. When we return, we'll have the PM Builders starting lineups coming your way right here on the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned. House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Holly Gymnasium in Gertzy. We got 3 straight home games to start the year. We started with Reese Puffer, and we had Muskegon Western Michigan Christian last Friday. And now tonight we get the Benzie Central Huskies. So what a way to start the season off. Orioles don't hit the road until this Friday when they take on our rival Manistee up north in Manistee.
Yeah, and that's not too far of a drive either. It's nice getting the season started at home here at Holly Gymnasium, but that just means you're going to be traveling later in the season too.
Exactly. And right now we want to thank PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. PM Builders, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. For the Benzie Central Huskies, coached by Josh Crocker, assisted by Andy Rosa and Mike Whaley. Starting at the guards, number 3, Chaz Grundy, he's a senior. Number 5, Nate Childers, he's a senior. And number 23, Jackson Childers, he is a sophomore. The center tonight for the Huskies, number 50, Michael Wooten, he's a senior. And the forward, number 45, Quinn Zickert, he is a senior. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Thad Shank, assisted by John Stowe and Noah Lehman, managed by the one and only Chris Speedy Lopez. Starting at the point guard, number 3, David Sunshine Schillinger, 5'8" sophomore. The other guards are number 5, Spencer Holmes, a 5'8" sophomore, and number 21, Aiden Gilchrist, a 6' junior. Forwards tonight for the Orioles, number 11, Levi Lehman, a 6'1" junior, and number 42, the Orioles aircraft carrier, the big guy, Peyton Lacombe, a 6'8" senior. The Orioles and the Huskies, Ludington will be in their white jerseys, orange lettering, and orange numerals trimmed in black. Benzie Central in their red jerseys. white lettering and numerals trimmed in black. Are you ready, Gertzie?
I'm ready. Now I can see why Benzie didn't put the heights of their players. We got quite a bit of a height advantage looking at their players compared to ours, but you can never tell before the game starts, though.
And I'm loving, look at the student section right now, Gertzie. We're seeing the Dunk-O-Meter poster up over there right now being held by Santa.
That's pretty awesome. What do we got, 2 so far this year?
3.
I missed one.
He had 2 against West Michigan Christian, 1 against Puffer, 24 for his varsity career now.
Pretty awesome. That reverse dunk was pretty impressive.
That was sweet.
All right, Scoop, let's get the show on the road, baby.
Go. Yep. Scoop Hansen on a play-by-play. Kyle Grzinski, color commentary. Braden Kronline, our technical engineer. Julia Havman, our camera woman. We're set to go here at Venerable Hawley Gymnasium. The Orioles and the Huskies. 2 teams that go back. They usually have met in the districts, or they've been in the same districts, I should say, often, but that won't be the case this year, Gertzie, as Benzie Central has moved down to Class C. Benzie controlled the tip, but there's a steal by the Orioles. Oh, look at that! Getting the bucket right off the bat for the Orioles. Aiden Gilchrist, Ludington up quick 2-0 there, and looked like Schillinger had lost the ball, but we got a lucky break there, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so, and it's nice that our defense turned into offense.
No doubt on that. Aiden Gilchrist with the bucket, and the Orioles off to a quick 2-0 lead there. Schillinger had the ball, and this is going to be a fast-moving, fast-paced game tonight. These 2 teams, both very athletic.
Yeah, credit Ludington on that, just because Benzie's got short bench. As we look down in front of us, they only have 4 other players sitting on the bench that are suited.
Yep. Spencer Holmes called for the foul there for the Orioles. 7:34 to go, just underway here from Hawley Gym. Ludington 2, Benzie Central nothing.
And as you can see, Thad's working with different lineups. Obviously, we got a different starting lineup tonight, so we'll see if they play more man-to-man with this lineup in the game here.
There's a shot on the way, no good there. That was put up by Nate Childers, and now Levi Lehman has it for the Orioles. Lehman will give it up now to Aiden Gilchrist, to Holmes. Now to Sunshine Schillinger. His shot, no good, but just like that, he draws the foul.
He loves that pull-up jumper at the elbow. 2 dribbles, pull-up. He's quick.
Very quick release.
Absolutely.
Almost as quick as Dan Marino.
Oh, he's a Matt Stafford kind of guy. Dan Marino, Matt Stafford, very comparable, Hall of Famers.
I knew you were going to ask me about Matt Stafford as soon as I saw you tonight. He had a really good game last night.
Yes, he did.
Against the Arizona Cardinals.
That's unlike Schillinger. They were missing that free throw.
Yep, David Sunshine Schillinger at the free throw line. And you got to love, you look at that student section there. They're dressed holiday cheer, ugly sweaters, a lot of red, a lot of green over there.
That's awesome. Whoever the leader is of that group, getting different themes over there, it's pretty awesome.
It is awesome. I look forward every night I cover a varsity game, whether it's girls or boys, to see what the theme's going to be.
I love it. It's pretty cool.
Then they get the roller coaster going. That's always awesome, too.
Absolutely.
Okay, Schillinger gets 1 and 2 free throws. Benzie Central on the attack. There's a little baseline jumper put up and in there by Michael Wooten. And Benzie Central on the board. Ludington 3, Benzie Central 2. 7 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Lehman with it. Lehman pick up his dribble. He'll give it now to Holmes. Holmes to Gilchrist. Now to Peyton Lacombe. Boy, that's an awful quick jump ball call there, don't you think, Gertzie?
Yeah, didn't even give it a second there. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that call whatsoever. If anything, it should have been a foul, if anything.
I don't think I've ever seen a quicker jump ball call.
I think he got caught off guard when he blew his whistle.
All right, Ludington basketball, though. They get it on the, Schillinger, three-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebound fought for. Lehman had it momentarily. Now Schillinger in there fighting for it, and here come the Huskies. They'll get the ball ahead. Oh, going in at Gilchrist. Oh, the traveling violation on Benzie. Good job by Aiden Gilchrist. Great hustle getting back there. And by his hustle, that created the Benzie Central player. Got the travel.
Yeah, we got a little lucky there. Our transition defense isn't great here. Schillinger got caught up front. Usually your point guard's the first guy back.
Yeah.
But
Benzie Central's first game of the season. Again, their first game was suspended. Lacombe, shot no good. And rebound there to Michael Wooten. Had a little baseline jumper, no good there. That shot was put up by Chaz Grundy. And now here come the Orioles. Lacombe in the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound, in and out by Lehman. Kept alive momentarily. Boy, you're not going to see the Orioles that close, point-blank range twice like that, Gertzie. The ball in and out. It went 3/4 of the way down and spit back out.
Yeah, missing a couple bunnies, but I like how aggressive Peyton's being right now. He knows he's got that height advantage. You got to take advantage of it.
We got a timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here and tell you about some more of our great sponsors, beginning with Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Also, Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. You do end up with a scrape if you're in a fender bender or if you suffer major collision damage. Call Mike, 231-613-4111. That's Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Ludington up 3-2, 6:12 to go in this opening quarter from Hawley Gymnasium. Peyton Lacombe will trigger the ball into Lehman, now to Aiden Gilchrist. They'll go underneath, ball deflected out of bounds, and it will be Benzie Central basketball.
Yeah, that pass was forced there by Aiden. It's not a bad look, but get into your action a little bit further. It looks like we're going to be in that 1-2-2 zone.
With the ball for the Huskies, number 3, Chaz Grundy. Now they'll give it over to Wooten. Zickert. And that's the guy you really got to watch for on the wing. And Zickert, there's a shot up and in there. Nate Childers with the bucket. Benzie Central 4, Ludington 3. Lacombe near baseline. Over to Schillinger. Nice move in the lane. Shot blocked right there by Wooten. And here come the Huskies. The ball out of bounds. Oh, a foul is going to be called. I don't know.
Yeah, that's 2 questionable calls by him.
Foul called on Aiden Gilchrist.
That's the definition of your defense creating your offense, though. We always talk about that for the Orioles, but that's 2 turnovers or 2 bad plays right there by the Orioles. Quick, fast break points, potential points by Benzie here.
Ball will be triggered in. Now there's a 3-point attempt, no good there. That was put up by Jackson Childers. Rebound, however, up and in by Michael Wooten.
The one thing I will say about the lineup we have out there is that we're pretty small in terms of what we normally have out there. We got to get some rebounds, whether that's Levi or Peyton getting down low.
Ludington trails 6-3, 5:11 to go in this opening quarter. Gilchrist gives the ball up to Lehman, now back to Aiden Gilchrist. Gilchrist at the free throw line, nice move, shot up, good! Aiden Gilchrist, nice sweet move right there. He gets the bucket. He's got 4 points in this first quarter. Ludington trails 6-5.
And maybe Aiden will turn into that third scorer for us. I mean, he's been pretty aggressive to start this game. It's good to see.
There's a block, beautiful block there by Peyton Lacombe on Michael Wooten. And here comes the Orioles. Oh, pass intercepted there, though. That's one that Coach Shank's not going to be happy about. No. 3-on-1 break for Benzie Central, up and in. Give the bucket there to Nate Childers. Yeah, Spencer Holmes pass right there. Again, we were just talking about Coach Shank will not be too happy about that one.
No, and Spencer Holmes is a good guard, and that's just somebody who's trying to push a little too fast there, but he'll get the kinks worked out.
Ludington just saves that ball right there. They trail 8-5, 4:20 to go in the opening quarter. Lacombe with it. Lacombe to the hoop, loses the ball, and it will remain with the Orioles.
Yeah, we're being aggressive, but we're not getting the ball to the block. And maybe that's because we're having Peyton play in the wing a little bit more. Once we get Matt Westhouse in there, we put him on the block, you'll see the game start to change a little bit, where we're starting to see Peyton dive on the other side of the block and really take advantage of our height.
Dylan Eaton checks into the Oriole lineup. He wears number 23, a 6'1 senior. 3-point attempt, no good by Lacombe. Rebound to Schillinger. Also into the Oriole lineup, number 24, Caleb Smith. Caleb is a 6'2" senior. Dylan Eaton is our Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in a spotlight. His interview will air at halftime. Lehman with it now to Lacombe. Lacombe into the lane. He'll dish it back to Schillinger. Good ball movement by the Orioles. Caleb Smith. Baseline, Lacombe. Nice move. Beautiful move there on the inside by Peyton Lacombe.
Great up and under. Great up and under by Peyton right there. And we get into our defense here in the 1-2-2, and they're going to look to go middle.
Lacombe with the left hand getting the bucket right there. Ludington trails 8-7. There's a Benzie shot inside, no good there by Jackson Childers, but he's fouled, I believe. No, we're going to have offensive foul.
Looks like he's shoved off.
The one thing that you hit on, Gertzie, is that the fact that Benzie's only got 3 players on the bench right now. Well, 4. They got 4 players, so you got to give the check that box for Ludington as far as the depth goes.
Absolutely. So just run the ball. But at the same time, one thing I've noticed, we are playing all man-to-man right now, and that's getting them more tired out. But at some point, we'll go into our matchup zone.
And it's their first game. Yes.
And it's their first game.
All right, Ludington with it. Lacombe tried to work that ball in there, but the pass is deflected by Miles Pritchett, and here comes Benzie Central.
Yeah, that's too many turnovers here in this first quarter.
Pritchett's just checked into the game for the Huskies. He's number 21, and he is a sophomore. Zickert. He'll find the open man from the corner, no good, and that was Nate Childers, and now here come the Orioles. Boy, Ludington got pretty lucky right there to retain possession. Eaton, three-pointer, good! Dylan Eaton for three. And that gives the Orioles a 10-8 lead with 2:39 to go in this opening half. I'm sorry, this opening quarter. Getting ahead of myself. It is
still the opening half, though.
Getting ahead of myself, yep.
But that's a great job getting shot ready by Dylan Eaton. The ball's on the floor. Somebody picks it up, kicks it out to him, shot ready, and drains it.
2:37 to go in the first quarter. Ludington with a 10-8 lead. Now there's Eaton with the steal. It ends up in Lacomb's hands. Peyton will pass it up now. Smith underneath Lehman. Shot good! Give the assist to Caleb Smith. Give the bucket to Levi Lehman.
Yeah, that's a great job pushing it up by Peyton, finding Smith, and then down to old Levi.
Three-point attempt by Benzie, no good. We're going to have a foul on the Orioles. Schillinger, I think. Nope. It's going to be on Benzie. Another offensive foul.
It's hard following these refs when they're calling different fouls. Usually we get the sign for them right away.
Ludington up 12-8, 2:12 to go in the opening quarter, and we almost have a full shank shuffle, which will be in effect here very shortly. 4 Orioles getting set to come in. There's a steal by the Huskies. Going in for the layup, and it's good. That was Chaz Grundy with the steal and the layup, and Caleb Smith is hurting. He's coming up his left shoulder. He's favoring that.
Yeah, he went in pretty hard there to block that shot.
Ludington leads 12-10. Miss Jen will take a look at Caleb Smith. He's favoring that left shoulder. On the court for the Orioles right now, you got Peyton Lacombe, 42. Matt Westhouse, 6'8" junior. He wears number 52. Checking back in, Aiden Gilchrist, number 21. Number 2, Cole Anthus, a 5'7" junior. He wears number 2. And Spencer Holmes, who started this game, checks back into the lineup as well.
Yeah, I bet you when we go back on defense, we'll see our matchup zone here with this lineup that came in.
Boy, I tell you what, both of these teams athletic. They're you got to watch because look at all the ball hawks.
Yeah.
I mean, look at everybody all over the court right here.
I love it.
You're seeing steals by red, steals by white, and I mean, it's just
scrappy.
Scrappy. That's the word I was looking for.
Cole Anthus is on the floor, which is good to see, and it looks like we're going back into that zone.
All right, Ludington up 12-10, 1:36 to go in the opening quarter. Grundy with it. They'll work it inside. The shot is no good there. It was put up by Quinn Zickert, but he's hacked. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, if there is a weak spot to this matchup zone that we play, it's almost like a 1-3-1. You get short corner, and as soon as the ball goes to short corner, that opposite side post dips. There's always an empty space right there in the middle if that middle guy who was Peyton there doesn't drop quick enough.
Zickert's first free throw is good. His first point of the game. That's some great insight there, Gertzy, that you just gave to the watchers out there. As Zickert gets both of his free throws, the watchers and listeners. We've got a tie game. Ludington 12, Benzie Central 12. 1:27 to go in this opening quarter. Aiden Gilchrist now to Westhouse. Now there's a steal. I'll tell you, you put this ball down against this Benzie Central team. They are ball hawkers, much like our Orioles.
Absolutely.
Shot too much right there. That shot was put up by Jackson Childers. Westhouse with it. Now the pass too much for Peyton Lacombe, and Coach Shank's going to be telling his boys, calm down.
Yeah, there's a lot of excitement. We're pushing the ball, which is great, but you also have to be smart with the ball and be boss with the ball, as Thad would say.
Almost a steal there by the Orioles. Grundy with it for Benzie Central. Now to Devon Harris, who's checked into the game. Zickert, Jackson Childers, Grundy. Grundy's passed too much there, and last touch by the Huskies, so Ludington will get the ball right back. Nate Childers back into the Benzie Central lineup. As I was talking to Coach Shank, in the pregame, Coach Josh Crocker married to a Ludington graduate.
Okay. Those are some connections.
Yep. And that graduate happened to be Courtney Marshall, now Courtney Crocker.
Yep.
She was on Ludington girls' state semifinalist team in 2004 that went to the Breslin Center.
I graduated with Courtney. She's a very smart girl, that's for sure.
All right, Ludington on the attack. Gilchrist shot up and no good. Rebound to Zickert. Zickert will give it up now to Childers. Zickert, shot no good. However, rebound by Wooten. His shot no good, but he's hammered, and he'll go to the line, and he will shoot 2.
Yeah, we got to find bodies when those shots go up. We're just sitting there waiting for the ball to come off the rim. If we're not finding bodies, we're going to give up a lot of offensive rebounds tonight.
Michael Wooten, a senior, and he looks to be one of Benzie's strongmen. First free throw is good.
A lot of times when you're playing the 5, you don't have to be a big guy. As long as you're smart down low and you got body position, you know how to use your hips. As Coach Simons would say, you could be a heck of a center in high school basketball.
Well, one of the great NBA centers of all time, only 6'6", Wes Unseld. The way he used his body.
That's before my time,
Hall of Famer. Look up Wes Unseld. Watch some footage on him.
I can do that.
Wooten gets both free throws, and Benzie now has a 2-point lead, 14-12. 20 seconds to go in this first quarter. Anthus will give it to Gilchrist. Gilchrist now back to Anthus. Now to Holmes. 10 seconds to go. Holmes trying to get into the Lacombe. Lacombe, little jumper, overshot it right there. Saved by Gilchrist momentarily. Ahead, Benzie's got a shot, and they get the basket at the buzzer. Michael Wooten gets the basket, and at the end of 1 here from Holly Gym, your score, Benzie Central 16, Ludington 12. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Scoop Hansen, Kyle Grzinski, Braden Kronline, Julia Havman. Ludington trails 16-12 at the end of the first quarter. And Gertzie, we were talking during that commercial break right there. You were talking about Coach Shank is not going to be happy about the transition defense, is he?
Yeah, the transition defense in the first quarter was terrible, and a lot of that's because of the turnovers. When you got somebody that's driving down the lane, whether it's your point guard or your shooting guard, and they turn the ball over, unfortunately, they're not going to be the first guys back, and you got fast break the other way. So a lot of Benzie's points came off turnovers and fast break points. So if we limit our turnovers and we get back on defense, we'll see a different score here come halftime.
And they got that bucket just before the buzzer went right there. Big bucket to give them a 4-point lead. Benzie starts this second quarter out with the basketball. There's a traveling violation. They were led by Michael Wooten, who had 8 first quarter points, 2 for Quinn Zickert, 4 for Nate Childers, 2 for Chaz Grundy. For the Orioles, 1 point for David Schillinger, 2 for Levi Lehman, 4 for Aiden Gilchrist, 3 for Dylan Eaton, and 2 for Peyton Lacombe. Here we go.
And we got a pretty small lineup out there right now. We have no Peyton and no Westhouse in, so tallest guy in there right now is Levi, I believe.
Yep,
or maybe Nate Gilchrist.
You got Nathan Gilchrist out there right now with Sunshine Schillinger, also Dylan Eaton, Cole Anthus, and Levi Lehman. Orioles working the ball around. And now ball is stolen from Dylan Eaton, and the Huskies have numbers here. Oh, there's no call either way right there. Gilchrist went down. Benzie ends up with the ball. 3-pointer up and good. And give that one to Devin Harris with a 3-pointer. And now a 19-12 lead for Benzie Central.
Yeah, I'm surprised there was a no call on that. You got to call a block or a charge one way or another on contact.
Eaton trying to get the ball there to Lehman, and just taken away there by Jackson Childers. Coach Shank is, before the season even began, he said, we got a very good Benzie Central team on our schedule. We won't face them in the districts this year, but we've got them on our non-conference schedule, and he was really talking highly about their talents.
Yeah, and I'm not disagreeing that Benzie's... There's a charge.
Oh, yeah, there's a charge right there. Yep, called on the Huskies, number 23, Jackson Childers. What you were saying, Gertzie?
And I'm not disagreeing that Benzie's a good team, but we are a better team. We have better talent than Benzie. We have more height. Right now, we are turning the ball over like crazy, and we're not getting into our offensive sets. And I can tell you right now, at halftime, it's going to be a different Oriole team that comes out. And this second quarter might be a little ugly, but...
They got to stay with them. The Orioles they can't get...
We'll get our run
double digits lead. Let Benzie have a double-digit lead right here. They want to keep this game close, and like you said, it's a game of runs.
Yep, game of runs. Control the turnovers. There's another one.
Yep. Lehman pass intercepted right there, and here come the Huskies. Nate Childers with it. Childers guarded there by Schillinger. There's a steal by Colanthus. Colanthus, nice pass back to Schillinger. God! That might be the start of a run right there.
Yep. Those are the plays that you need to spark your team right there. Good play by Colanthus.
Schillinger with the bucket, but a beautiful steal there by Colanthus and assist. Here come the Huskies back. Good block out right there by Levi Lehman. Eaton ends up with it.
It was a good box out, but Levi's got to grab that ball.
Dylan Eaton with the ball. He'll dish it now to Schillinger near baseline. Now to Nathan Gilchrist. Back out to Eaton. Over to Anthus. He'll fake the three. He'll take the shot. No good. Long rebound there to Benzie Central's Devin Harris.
I love the confidence right there by Cole. That's probably not the shot that you want that early in that possession.
Orioles trail 19-14, 5:27 to go in the opening half. Orioles were down 16-12 at the end of one. There's a shot put up no good there by Nate Childers, in and out. And now here come the Orioles. Eaton able to run it down. Nice move by Dylan Eaton. He'll hit Nathan Gilchrist. Up and, in and out, no good. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What do you got to do, Gertzie, sometimes to get these balls to go down in?
Sometimes there's just a lid on the rim, and you just got to persevere.
Now the Huskies turn the ball back over to the Orioles. We got some substitutions back into the Husky lineup. Number 50, Michael Wooten. Also checking back in number 45, Quinn Zickert. For the Orioles on the court right now, you've got Schillinger, you've got Spencer Holmes, got Peyton Lacombe, Matt Westhouse, and Aiden Gilchrist.
Yeah, I bet you we'll see a run with this group coming in if we're stop turning over the ball.
Good hustle there. Whoa!
Good job by
Aiden Gilchrist, beautiful. Lacombe, three-pointer. God! Peyton Lacombe drills the three. And Ludington has cut the Benzie lead to 2 now, 19-17.
And straight out of that, we went straight back to our zone defense because they were beating our 1-2-2 press off makes.
Zickert with it now. He'll give it up. Wooten, his shot, no good. Rebound tipped, and Holmes comes away with the Orioles. Got numbers here. Lacombe, nice! Boy, Lacombe there did a good job slowing himself down to body control, and he gets the layup right there.
That was a great Euro step. Great rebound by Holmes there, pushing the ball and found Peyton. Here comes our run, Scoop.
You said it, Gertzie. Ludington has tied this game 19 apiece. There's a steal. Westhouse. He'll get the ball ahead now to Lacombe. Lacombe can't handle it, and coming away with it for Benzie is Nate Childers. Childers will get it ahead now. Wooten in the paint. Good. Benzie Central 21, Ludington 19. 3:53 to go in the opening half. Lacombe, guarded by Zickert. Lacombe, and the ball stripped right there. And coming away with it for Benzie is Nate Childers.
There was a lot of contact on that drive, but I guess they've been letting them play both ways. So
I would say that's a good observation. There's a tip. Give the tip right there to Chaz Grundy. Orioles trail by 4. Now a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Quinn Zickert, as Aiden Gilchrist took the ball to the hole right there.
It was a quick shift. Looks like we got another 4 guys coming in here for subs.
This is what Coach Shank likes to do to opposing teams with his depth.
It's like 2-minute wars that we're doing right now.
First free throw is short. Got a timeout on the floor. Or do we? Yes, we do. Full timeout. Ludington trails 23-19, 3:26 to go in the opening half. You're watching and listening to WMOM and the OSN. Stay tuned.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch.
This is Kyle, Executive Vice President with Safe Harbor Credit Union. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value. Being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success, and we belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Ludington trails Benzie Central 23-19. 3:26 to go in this opening half. Aiden Gilchrist at the free throw line, shooting his second free throw. The shot is up and good. Gilchrist gets one of two. Caleb Smith back into the Oriole lineup, and it's good to see Caleb back in. The last time we saw him, he was favoring that left shoulder.
Yep. Went and saw Miss Jen, got all juiced up and ready to come back in.
Yeah, I think Miss Jen, she's famous for using her Mr. Miyagi magic.
Miss Jen's a rock star.
Yeah, she is. All right, Ludington trails 23-20. There's a steal by Eaton. Smith up. Oh, no good, but he's fouled. He'll shoot two.
Great play by Dylan Eaton to keep that in.
Gotta love the ball-hawking Oriole defense.
Absolutely.
Also into the Oriole lineup, number 15, Chase Hackert, a 6-foot junior. On the court right now, along with Hackert, are 42, Lacombe, 24, Smith, 23, Eaton, and number 11, Levi Lehman. First free throw is well short. Ooh, that was pretty brutal there.
Got to shake it off.
Yep.
I've seen that done before.
Oh, that's happened.
One of the best players ever to come through Ludington, Stephen Kratz. I've seen him airball one, come back, drain the next one. He dropped 30 points on
him. Look at that. Good job by Caleb Smith.
Now he's at the top of the zone.
Yep, coming back and getting that second free throw right there. Ludington trails by just two, 23-21. To the hoop. Shot up, no good. Rebound, no good. Boy, Benzie's doing a great job on the boards right now. There's a block right there by Lacombe, and Hackert has it for the Orioles.
Great block by Peyton there. Now we got to push.
Eaton with it, loses it. He'll give it up to Hackert. Hackert, Smith. Smith now, Levi Lehman back to Caleb Smith. Back to Levi Lehman. Thought he might take the three there for a moment. He gives up to Smith. Now to Hackert. Hackert, Caleb Smith. 2:47 to go in the opening half. Ludington trails 23-21. Three-point attempt by Lacombe. Good! Peyton Lacombe from the far baseline tickles the twines. Orioles have a 24-23 lead.
Good pass by Eaton to recognize that we had one side overloaded, and Peyton had a wide open shot. Smooth.
In the student section like that one, they're rocking it right now as the Huskies come up with the ball. That's Grundy with it. Here comes an attempt. Oh, a three-pointer right there by Jackson Childers off the glass.
Yeah, the bank is open late tonight, Scoop.
I think so. 26-24, Benzie on top. Smith, nice move, but overlaid it. Rebound to Levi Lehman. Lacombe, three, in and out, no good. Rebound, Benzie Central.
Yeah, on the catch, he kind of fumbled that a little bit.
There's a nice move by Zickert. He loses control. Now he regains control. He's being harassed. There's a steal by Dylan Eaton. Eaton will give it up now to Lehman. 1:49 to go in this opening half. Boy, it has been nonstop action, hasn't it,
Yes,
Gertie?
it has.
Lacombe with it. Lacombe, he'll give it now to Eaton. Eaton at the free throw line. Now over to Levi Lehman. They'll work it into Lacombe. Lacombe being double teamed wherever he goes. Here's Hackert. His shot way off right there. And rebound to the Huskies. Michael Wooten ahead. And now a foul called on Dylan Eaton. Dylan was not going to let him have that shot, was he?
No. That's what I was always told. If you're going to foul him hard, but that was a little gentle.
Benzie Central 26, Ludington 24. The Huskies led 16-12 at the end of the first quarter. At the line for Benzie Central, shooting two. Number 3, Chaz Grundy. First attempt is no good. Into the Oriole lineup, number 3, David Sunshine Schillinger. Number 5, Spencer Holmes. And number 12, Nathan Gilchrist.
Got a pretty athletic lineup in there right now, Scoop. I expect us to kind of spread them out and attack the gaps.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Lacombe. He'll outlet it to Holmes. Holmes, Nathan Gilchrist. Nathan, back to Holmes. Now over to Schillinger. Boy, this Benzie defense, they recover quickly, don't they?
Yeah, they got back pretty quick, and it looks like they're trying to play a matchup zone as well.
Holmes with it. Now they're trying to get that ball inside there to Lacombe. A lot of bumping going on, but as you said, the officials have been very consistent.
Yeah, that's a tough play. Levi's better than that, though, and I feel comfortable saying that because I know Levi. You got a fake to make on that, and there's a couple passes from the high post.
Here's a steal by the Orioles. Schillinger with it. Now he'll dish it. Shot on the way. Good! Three-pointer! Spencer Holmes bangs the three home. Ludington back on top, 27-26. 30 seconds to go in this opening half.
Spencer's got a smooth stroke.
That was a really nice looking shot right there. Zickert, baseline, good. Quinn Zickert with the bucket. He's got 4 first half points. Ludington trails 28-27.
20 seconds, slow it down.
Schillinger. Gilchrist. Holmes back to Schillinger. 10 seconds to go in this opening half.
Let's see what play you draw if you got 5 seconds left.
6 seconds. Layman, shots on the way, no good, and there's the buzzer. And your score at the half, the Benzie Central Huskies 28, the Ludington Orioles 27. Back in 2 minutes here on the Orioles Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown and Cork soon.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, joined by Kyle Grzinski doing color commentary tonight. Braden Kronline, our OSN WMOM technical engineer. Julia Havman, our OSN camera woman. Ludington trails 28-27 at the intermission. The Orioles outscored the Huskies 15-12 in that second quarter after being outscored 16-12 in the opening 8 minutes of play. And Gertzie, a very entertaining first half.
Yeah, it was fast-paced, and I can bet you right now that conversation in that locker room is talking about the turnovers. The more turnovers we have, fast break points are just going to add up for Benzie. And once we put in a couple lineups in there, Thad knows what he's doing, and he knows what works. When they got behind by 8-9 points, you have a certain lineup that comes in he knows he can get a run out of. And I expect to see more of that lineup here coming into the second half.
We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Scoring in that first half for the Orioles, 3 points for David Sunshine Schillinger, 3 for Spencer Holmes, 2 for Levi Lehman, 5 for Aiden Gilchrist, 3 for Dylan Eaton, 1 for Caleb Smith, and Peyton Lacombe with 10 first half points. For Benzie Central, Chaz Grundy with 4. Nate Childers had 4. 3 for Jackson Childers, 3 for Devon Harris, 4 for Quinn Zickert, and Michael Wooten had a big first half for the Huskies. He had 10 first half points. We would like to send a special shout out to Donnie O'Brien. He's an ESD graduate from Ludington High School. He has worked at McDonald's for 19 years, and according to Mark Boone, who handed us this note, he said he never misses the broadcast on the Orioles Sports Network and WMOM. So thank you, Donnie O'Brien, for being a big fan of the Ludington Orioles here on the OSN and WMOM. And also a shout out to Dr. Mark Yeck, who I saw earlier today. Thank you, Dr. Yeck, for always taking such good care of me.
Got you adjusted.
I got an adjustment today that I was in bad need of. And Mark Yeck, of course, he's a big Oriole fan. He is usually tuned in to the OSN, WMOM, and he was a pretty good basketball player in his day back in the 70s.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Obviously, I've never watched him play, but I heard that he was a pretty solid basketball player.
Pretty good baseball player, too.
Oh, really?
Yep, definitely. So thank you, Dr. Mark Yeck. And right now, we are going to step aside and listen to the interview I did recently with Ludington Oriole Dylan Eaton. When we return, more of the Orioles halftime show here on the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's game. That player is Dylan Eaton. Dylan is a senior. He wears jersey number 23 and plays the guard position. Dylan, what does it mean to you being a Ludington Oriole basketball player?
It means a lot. I mean, obviously, being in Ludington, basketball is a big part of this community. So it's nice to, be able to step out on the court and, feel like you're representing something that's bigger than yourself. So I enjoy it.
What do you feel is the strongest or best trait or attribute about the way you play the game and your favorite part of the game?
Oh, I would say probably for me personally, I play best kind of when I get in the position where I can get open shots on the wing. For threes, I like to attack gaps and kind of make a decision in there, whether I pass or whether I shoot. I kind of like having that ability to make the decision. I guess that kind of answers part of my favorite, but also I like the team aspect of it all. I really enjoy when you can see the whole team come together and you all starts clicking, and then you can hopefully make a deep run into the tournament. That I really enjoy that. So.
No doubt about it. What do you feel are the team strengths and what are the team goals this year?
Oh, team strength this year, it's kind of a little different. I think this year we have a lot more offensive power than we've had in the past, so I think that's definitely a strong suit for us, is just our offensive weapons that we possess. As far as team goals go, I know, getting regionals back is a big one, but it's the same as always. Usually, we want to make it to Breslin, so that's the...
Speaking of the regionals, to get there last year, you had to go through Cadillac, and it seems like that's often the way it is. The road to the regionals usually goes through Ludington or Cadillac. Not always, but a good majority of the time. How sweet was it last year beating Cadillac in the district championship game on their home court after they had defeated you and your teammates on their court earlier during the regular season?
Right. It felt great, especially the way that game came down to the wire, and obviously the buzzer beater to cap it off. But as a whole, it was a great experience. I mean, yeah, we lost to them in the beginning of the season, but we had the mentality that we were gonna pull through and show them some things we might not have shown them the first time, and we were able to get it done. So it was great.
I'm gonna put you on the spot here. Your favorite restaurant in Ludington and why?
That's got to be the Cluck Bucket. It's free for me there, so it's free food. I can't take it. I can't deny that. So.
I thought you may say that. I'm sure Mom and Dad are going to really be happy hearing that. I know the Cluck Bucket, my wife and I love the Cluck Bucket as well. My wife, Michelle, really likes it and has got me hooked on that awesome salad there with that great dressing we put on the top right there. So, let me ask you this. Your second favorite restaurant in Ludington?
Second favorite. Ooh, it's kind of tough. Honestly, I don't get out a lot. They lock me in a little bit. But I don't know. I mean, I like Jamesport. It's good. If I want something good to eat, I'll go there or somewhere like that. So
okay. Yeah. Your favorite sports movie?
Miracle, probably about 1980 U.S. hockey team. That's one of was my favorite way back when, and still is today. So
one of my favorites too, Dylan. I probably watched it 45 times or so. It's in my VHS DVD collection. Can you believe I asked both Peyton Lacombe and David Schillinger if they've seen Hoosiers? They have neither of them have seen Hoosiers yet. I said, "You're a basketball player and you're really into basketball." I said, "You got to watch it." So they both said they would check it out.
Yep, but definitely watch that one too. That one's a good one too. So,
your hobbies?
Oh, obviously enjoy playing basketball. I like to get outdoors, do outdoor activities, stuff like that, fishing. I like to work with my hands. I like kind of the mechanical stuff. So I like to ride. I have a dirt bike. I like to ride and stuff like that. I like to work on do car stuff like that. Just kind of get outside. I like being on the lake a lot. So being out in the boat, stuff like that.
So it's suffice to say you're an outdoors person.
Yeah. Not to I wouldn't say to any extreme, but I do enjoy being outside, especially in the summer.
Oh, favorite class and teacher at LHS? Oh,
I've enjoyed them all. It's hard to kind of pick one. I mean, I've had so many good ones, but I kind of enjoyed the classes that I had with both Stows. I think it was just weird, being basketball, we were able to connect in that way. So it was nice, but I'd say those were probably if I had to choose, those would be kind of my favorites. So
now, as far as spring sports go, you're pretty much a basketball player year round, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you your future plans, being that you're a senior. You looking at any colleges right now?
Not in particular. I'm planning on probably going to West Shore for 2 years and doing the Promise and that. And then during that time, kind of explore some different areas I might want to look into. And then, if I decide to go further on, I'll pursue a university. I don't know which one yet, but, if something arises to take a different avenue, I'm not opposed to that either. So just kind of, keeping my options open. But I think as of right now, that's my plan. So.
That's a good way to go. Keep those avenues open, those options open, as you said. A role model or person you admire or look up to?
That would be probably my grandpas on both sides, and then my dad. Those are probably the people that I would look up to the most in my life. So.
And you can mention their names.
Well, my dad, Derek, and then my Grandpa Eaton and my Grandpa Fleming.
All right. And anybody watching or listening to tonight's broadcast you want to say hello to?
Just a shout out to all my family. I'm sure that they're listening. So everyone down, Indiana or, Florida or wherever they may be right now, just shout out to you guys. So.
All right. Well, thanks, Dylan, and congratulations on being the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's game. All the best to you and the Orioles this season. Go get 'em O's.
All right. Thank you.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. We're just getting set to get underway here in the second half. Ludington trails 28-27. Again, a big thank you to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Ludington will get the basketball to begin play here in the second half. The ball's inbounded there by Spencer Holmes as he gets it in to Schillinger. Now back. Now there's a pass intercepted by the Huskies. Shot is up and in, and give the bucket there to Jackson Childers. And not the way the Orioles wanted to start the second half, was it, Gertzie?
No, and that's lazy pass right there by Holmes, and he's better than that.
Okay, now with the ball, Schillinger back to Holmes. Benzie's got this zone defense or.
Yeah, it looks like they're in that 1-3-1.
1-3-1, exactly.
Yeah, we should have two guys up top that are filling the gaps. And there's
another pass intercepted right there. Coach Shank is not going to be very happy with that. Fighting for the ball, Schillinger. Now a foul will be called, I believe, on the Huskies. Yes, it's going to be called on Quinn Zickert, and give an A+ for effort right there to Sunshine Schillinger.
Absolutely. And right now I want to see how Spencer Holmes reacts. That's 2 turnovers in a row. You got to be mentally tough right here. He's going to come back around. He's got to make a play. Dad has faith in him. There's a reason why he's not coming out right now. He's got to go in and make a play.
All right, now we got a lot of pitch and catch going on here between Holmes and Schillinger. Schillinger with it now to Peyton Lacombe. Over to Aiden Gilchrist. The Orioles trail by 3, 30-27. They were down by 1 at the half. Schillinger, Holmes. There's another pass intercepted. And coming away with it, the Huskies. Shot is up and good, and a foul. Oh, my goodness. Give the basket right there to Nate Childers, and that's 3 straight turnovers. And Coach Shank doesn't want to destroy the young man's confidence.
Sure. Yeah,
Gertzie, but it gets to a point where you got 3 straight turnovers there.
And it's all about the attitude that he's going to take off of this. So right now, I guarantee Thad's going to bring everybody in. He's going to talk about being boss with the ball. So you know what? Spencer Holmes has to go in there with his head held high, and he's going to be like, yep, that's my bad. I'm going to go back in there, and I'm going to make the play next time down.
We got a timeout on the court. Ludington trails 32-27. We're going to stay right here and tell you first about Crown and Cork. They are open Tuesday through Thursday, 4:30 to 9 p.m., and Friday and Saturdays, 4:30 to 10 p.m. Everything is made with fresh and, when possible, with locally sourced ingredients, located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. That's Crown and Cork. Have you ate there yet, Gertzie?
Yeah, I have. I thought the food was fantastic.
Yeah, yep, and I specifically love the salmon there.
I love salmon. I didn't have the salmon when I was there. I had the pasta. The pasta was fantastic.
It was, but you got to try the salmon. It'll knock your boots off.
Okay, I will try that next time I'm there.
Okay, also Indian Summer. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. So at the free throw line for the Huskies, trying to complete the three-point play, will be Nate Childers. Free throw is up and good.
All right, slow it down. Let's get a possession in here. Looks like they're going to drop back into their 1-3-1 zone, attack the gaps. We got to hit a couple threes, extend the zone.
Orioles trail 33-27, 6:40 to go in this third quarter. Lacombe with it. Now over to Aiden Gilchrist, back to Lacombe. Now to Schillinger.
Looks like they're in their man-to-man now, Scoop.
Lacombe, yes, they have shifted back. Lacombe will give it up now to Aiden Gilchrist. Aiden being bodied right there by Chaz Grundy. Now to Schillinger. Schillinger to Gilchrist. Orioles being very patient right now. Gilchrist now to Lacombe. Peyton Lacombe in the paint. Shot. Tough shot there. No good. Gets his own rebound. Still fighting for it. He's really being harassed right there. Still with it. Shot. No good. Gets aboard again. Shot no good, but he draws the foul. Look, just some yeoman's work right there by Peyton Lacombe on the offensive glass.
Yeah, he was working hard. I thought he got hacked a couple times prior to the foul being called. Credit to Peyton for persevering and getting the ball back up. Now we got to make a couple free throws. Let's get in that 1-2-2 full court press. Just don't let him break it by letting the guy get middle.
Peyton Lacombe at the free throw line. He's got 10 points in this ball game. First free throw, no good.
Got to slow it down.
Orioles were down 16-12 at the end of one. They trailed 28-27 at the intermission. Lacombe's second attempt up and good.
Okay, 1-2-2 full court press here. And Benzie will have a guy flash middle here. Yep, there he is.
Benzie up 33-28, 5:53 to go in the. Now there's a steal. Schillinger with those quick hands. Schillinger to the hoop. No good, but he draws the foul. That's what he's so good at. He's a playmaker, and he creates.
He's quick, and he can go up. He can take the body contact. And a lot of times you get a lot of N1s, but Schillinger's been pretty quiet tonight, so we'll see if he can come alive here in the second half.
We're expecting an explosion from Sunshine anytime.
And when they're in their zone, and I'm trying to see what their coaches are pulling up 22, so.
First free throw, no good. You're seeing the Orioles uncharacteristically missing a lot of free throws so far in this game.
Yeah, there's a lot of free throws being missed.
Second attempt up and good. Schillinger, one of two free throws. He's got 4 points in this ball game. Ludington trails 33-29, 5:47 to go. Look at this full court. Well, you almost consider that full court pressure by the Orioles.
Yeah, that's definitely full court.
There's a steal by Schillinger, and he gets bodied up right there in a big way. He was on his way for two there, Gertzie.
Yeah, he wanted to go in and get that bucket, but smart foul there by number 5, Nate Childers.
That was Nate Childers who threw a hip check that Bronco Horvath would be proud of, the former Boston Bruin hockey player with the great names in all of hockey, Bronco Horvath.
That's a pretty sweet name.
You know, I found one of my favorite names. Now, there's a shot put up. Good! Schillinger seemed to hang in the air right there, and he gets the bucket. He wanted a foul there, didn't he, Gertzie?
Yeah, there was a little body there. I can see why.
There's a steal. Schillinger up and in. Remember I was saying we're ready for the Sunshine explosion?
Yep.
Well, we're getting it right now.
There
we got
it
a
is.
tie game, 33 apiece, as Holly Jim's going nuts right now. 5:20 to go in the third quarter. And is it I think it's a 30, it's a full timeout. We're going to step aside. You're watching the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned, O's fans.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Holly Jim. A run for the Orioles right now. They've knotted this game up at 33 apiece, mainly because of the quickness and the stealing ability of David Sunshine Schillinger.
Yeah, he has a great anticipation. That's part of his game and his defense. He's so quick. But we get into that 1-2-2 and Schillinger's off on the wing. You can attack, get your hand in there, and get some quick buckets.
You know, earlier, Gertzie, I was talking with Braden Kronline about the Orioles 1,000-point club, and I think the only member of that club I forgot was Gabe Rivera. And I'll double-check when I get home tonight, but that's a very select group.
Absolutely. Great players to come through Ludington.
And even the 900-point club, that's a select group as well, too.
Absolutely.
I'll have the 900-point club and the 1,000-point club for next ball game. Right now, though, we got a dandy here at Hawley.
Yep.
Ludington and Benzie Central, and Aiden Gilchrist almost had himself a turnover right there.
Aiden's having a really good game. He's playing good defense. He's playing aggressive on the offensive end as well. I'm not surprised that he's getting more minutes. Looks like the ref saying something to him right there. Probably didn't like the call that he had, but got to get your head in the game, move forward. Trapping the first pass here, Scoop.
Oh, this Oriole defense, they're creating havoc right now. Now Peyton picks up a cheapie there.
Yeah, that's a cheap foul. That's his first, so it's not going to be killer, but at the same time, you don't want to see him get cheap fouls like that very often.
We want to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist, 231-757-3368. Three-point attempt up and no good there. That was launched by the Huskies, number 23, Jackson Childers. Here come the Orioles in a hurry and losing the ball there, but last touch by Benzie Central. The last Oriole to have it was Sunshine Schillinger.
All right, looks like we're going to get our baseline out of bounds here. See if we get a crack back out. Levi, boom.
Levi Lehman, no good. Put back, no good. But he draws the foul, and he'll shoot two. Orioles working hard now on the boards.
Yeah, now we get to the line. Let's see if we can make both free throws here. Make one, get right back into that 1-2-2 zone with Aiden Gilchrist at the top of the zone and see if we can get some more defense turned into offense.
Levi Lehman at the free throw line. He wears number 11. His first attempt is up and good.
It's a big free throw.
Nathan Gilchrist will report into the Oriole lineup, replacing his twin brother, Aiden. Nathan wears 12. Aiden wears 21. I think they do that just to irritate the...
If we were dyslexic, we wouldn't be able to figure them out.
Exactly. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Lacombe, but he's going to be called for the offensive foul. Coach Shank not happy about that call.
There's two quick ones on Peyton, and we talked about not getting that cheapie. He got his first one early, but just keep an eye on that.
Ludington with a 34-33 lead. 4:40 to go in this third quarter. Here come the Huskies.
And there's 3 fouls on Peyton.
Oh, boy. I thought Peyton was just going to let him go right around there. That's 3, as you said, 3 quick fouls on Peyton Lacombe. And Coach Shank really giving it to the official right there. I didn't see much on that, did you?
Yeah, no, that was tough. And he was blowing the whistle before he was even going up for the layup. It was an anticipation call.
Free throw no good there by Nate Childers. Yeah, I've seen Peyton when players going in past games, a lot more aggressive than that.
Absolutely.
Right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call, too. It all started with that one cheap call at the top of the key and then piled on 3.
Second free throw, in and out, no good. Rebound, however, to Benzie. Shot no good. Fought for underneath, and now out of bounds. Oriole basketball. Levi Lehman working hard underneath the basket there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard his head hit the ground.
Yeah,
that was pretty loud.
He hit pretty hard. He's a tough one, though.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, he's a linebacker on the Oriole football team, so... Ludington leads 34-33. Schillinger with it. Schillinger shot. God, what a shot!
Great shot.
Sunshine Schillinger again has that ability, that talent to levitate and hang in the air.
Absolutely. He loves driving left, too, and getting that pull-up.
And
he has a great pull-up.
The balance, Gertzie.
It's great.
Ludington up by 3, 36-33. And now going baseline, shot up no good, but a foul there, and it's going to be called, I believe, on Nathan Gilchrist.
Yeah, that was a foul. And I know Gilchrist doesn't like that call, but it was definitely a foul.
Nate Childers will go to the free throw line for the Huskies. 4:03 remaining in the third quarter. The Orioles up 36-33. They trailed at the half, 28-27. Free throws up and in and out, no good. Girls have an off night tonight. I know, Coach. I saw Coach Warren Stowe here taking in the action. He had a get-together with his girls out to Sticks tonight, a little Christmas party.
Okay, a little bowling?
I think they did some bowling tonight.
Yeah. It's a beautiful place out there.
Yep, they'll be back in action Friday right here. You and I will be doing the game along with Braden and Julia as Manatee's in town. Second free throw up and in for Nate Childers. Ludington with a 2-point lead, 36-34. Dylan Eaton with it. Eaton, now he'll give it up to Gilchrist, now to Schillinger. Schillinger, bounce pass stolen right there. And on the steal for the Huskies, now the Orioles will steal it right back. Schillinger, he's got Lehman on the fly. Shots up and in. Levi Lehman with the bucket. Give the assist to Schillinger. 4-point Oriole lead. And now I believe Eaton's going to go over there and get the foul right there. Dylan Eaton looked like a football player there.
That was definitely a block. But that last play was all created by Dylan Eaton getting back on the defensive end to start that offensive transition. Sometimes Dylan plays a little bit out of control. Sometimes it's a good Good play on defense, but offensively, he's got to slow down a little bit.
6 team fouls on the Orioles, 5 on Benzie. We've got timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here and tell you about McGee Insurance Group, your number one Oriole fans. Auto Owners Insurance Group, a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, no problem, people. Visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports. As well, we send a shout out to our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, PM Builders, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. Benzie Central basketball. Ludington up 38-34, 3:38 to go in the third quarter. Now a foul is going to be called on the Orioles' Nathan Gilchrist.
Going to put him in the one-on-one, Scoop.
Little hook there.
It's early to get in the one-on-one, too. We got 3 minutes left here in the third quarter, so.
Both teams are not really sizzling from the free throw line from the charity stripe tonight.
Nope.
And just as I say that, oh, hey, no good, but offensive rebound, no good. Fought for, out of bounds, and that's going to remain with Benzie Central.
You got to box out right now. Dylan and, I was about to say Josh, Levi down low.
Yeah.
They got to box out, find bodies.
Benzie Central basketball. Zickert will get it in. Shot up and in there. Give the bucket to Nate Childers. Nice entry pass there. 2-point Oriole lead. Eaton with it. Now he'll give it to, oh, what a pass there by Schillinger to Lehman, but Benzie collapsed quickly on them. Schillinger, Gilchrist, Eaton, three-pointer, good!
Nice shot. That's a confidence builder right there for
Dylan Eaton with a beautiful rhythm three right there. And the student section was in it so far, one of the Santa hats come falling out onto the court.
Nothing better than a crowd that gets into it.
41-36, Ludington on top, 2:53 to go in this third quarter. Nice move, give the bucket there to Nate Childers. Real good-looking ball player.
Yeah, solid, just smooth, in control all the time. Nothing that's going to blow you away, but he's a solid basketball player.
Orioles up 41-38, 2:40 to go. Schillinger with the ball. Schillinger examining the Benzie Central defense. Looks like they're in that, is that a 2-1-2, Gertzie?
Yeah, it looks like a 2-1-2 that goes to 2-3.
Yep, there's a shot, no good there. And here comes Benzie Central with it. Chaz Grundy. Grundy will give it back. Shot up and in there by Zickert. 1-point Oriole lead, 41-40, 2:16 to go third quarter.
They're getting 2 easy buckets on transition still. I know we were back, but that didn't mean everybody was back. Nobody matched up.
Eaton now gives it up to Nathan Gilchrist.
Swing it.
Nathan in the corner. Schillinger, three-pointer. Good! David Sunshine Schillinger for 3. Right when the Orioles really needed it right there.
Definitely. That was a good swing by Gilchrist, too.
Yeah, and he had actually a nice little screen set up for him on that, too, didn't he?
Absolutely.
There's a baseline jumper. Give it right there to Nate Childers. Ludington 44, Benzie Central 42. 1:37 to go in the third quarter.
He's had a quiet 14 points. I think he's leading the game in points tonight, but you wouldn't know it by watching the game.
Exactly. You're right. Sometimes it's a loud 14. Other times it's a quiet 14.
Absolutely.
You're right on that. Schillinger with it. Now he'll dish it to Gilchrist. His shot up, in and out, no good. And now that's not the type of foul you really like right there.
No, that's a frustration foul.
Yeah. Jackson Childers with the board, and he gets hacked there by Nathan Gilchrist. Ludington up 44-42. Third foul there on Nathan Gilchrist. Cole Anthus will check into the Oriole lineup. So on the court now for the Orioles, you got Anthus, you got Lehman, you've got Aiden Gilchrist, you got Schillinger, and you got Matt Westhouse. Coach Shank shouting out instructions to his team. At the line for the Huskies, number 23, Jackson Childers.
Just try to get through this fourth quarter with Peyton on the bench with 3 fouls.
Free throw is good. Yep.
We got to limit our fouls, though, because these are easy buckets for him just sitting at the free throw line.
And it's a shame that those 3 fouls by Lacombe, they were picked up in a matter of just,
About a minute.
seemed like 50 seconds or so. Second free throw also good. We're back to a tie game here. Ludington 44, Benzie 44. Anthus will get the ball ahead to Aiden Gilchrist. Gilchrist, Westhouse. Westhouse overlaid it right there. Rebound, Benzie Central. Here come the Huskies. Ball batted out of bounds there. But a foul's going to be, oh boy.
Yeah, I don't agree with that call.
Foul called on the Orioles, number 21, Aiden Gilchrist.
Aiden did a good job getting back there. I know they called the reach, but at the same time, it could have just been batted out of bounds. There wasn't a lot of contact there. And here's those easy buckets. Now they're going to potentially take the lead, and they'll be in the double bonus here pretty quick.
Free throw is up and good. Benzie Central 45, Ludington 44. Second attempt up and no good. Rebound to Aiden Gilchrist. He'll outlet it now to Cole Anthus. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Oh, now Schillinger got hacked right there. Got the 6th team foul or 7th on Benzie?
I think that's the 6th. Yeah, it's the 6th. Next one, we're in the bonus.
All right, so 9 team fouls on the Orioles, 6 on Benzie Central. Benzie Central up 45-44, 59 seconds to go in the third quarter. Cole Anthus with the ball. Now to Aiden Gilchrist. Levi Lehman back to Gilchrist. Gilchrist will give it up now. Three-pointer. Schillinger. Good! Sunshine Schillinger drains the three. The Orioles back to a 2-point lead. 47-45. 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Benzie will work it inside. Shot up, no good there by Michael Wooten. Interview. Rebound there. Schillinger to the hoop. Up, no good. Westhouse had it momentarily. Loses it. And boy, he had a lot of body contact right there. Out of bounds. Schillinger slow getting up. And Benzie Central out of the outcome of all that, Benzie Central basketball.
Yeah, Schillinger's had a huge third quarter.
Yeah, he
I think
has.
he's poured in at least 12 points in this quarter.
There's a shot up, and that is a three-pointer by Jackson Childers. Benzie 48, Ludington 47. 14 seconds to go. Now there's a bad pass. Benzie in for a shot, no good, but a foul there on Cole Anthus.
Good foul by Cole Anthus getting back there. Terrible turnover by Schillinger.
Yeah.
With you got 15 seconds left. You're going to hold for last point or last shot. Not a good turnover.
Chaz Grundy at the free throw line. He'll be shooting 2. Benzie Central will be shooting 2 the rest of the ball game. Ludington in the double bonus.
We got 10 seconds here to finish out this quarter.
First shot is up and good. 2-point lead for Benzie Central, 49-47. Lacombe checks back into the Oriole lineup. He's had an extended rest due to those 3 fouls.
I'd be smart here on this rebound.
Second shot, in and out, no good. Oh, rebound, Benzie Central. Three-pointer, good. Give that one to Chaz Grundy. Boy, that just a killer at the end of the half there. Schillinger shot, no good. And at the end of 3 here, your score, the Benzie Central Huskies 52, the Ludington Orioles 47. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned.
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. We're just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me. Back in the 1940s, we're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Ludington trails 52-47. As we begin play here in the fourth quarter, the Orioles outscored by the Huskies 24-20 in that third quarter. And every time we see it seems like the Orioles get on a run and they'll get like a 1 or 2 point lead. You think that they're going to extend on that lead, Gertzie. the Huskies come back, and a lot of this has been the Orioles shooting themselves in the foot, hasn't it?
Yeah, a lot of times it's a problem. You're trying to go on a run, and you are starting to begin a run, and then you foul, and they put them automatically on the free throw line, so they're getting easy buckets, and that kills your run. You can't get your defense set.
So Benzie opens up this fourth quarter with the basketball. Zickert with it. Zickert into the corner, three-pointer up and off the mark. Rebound by Schillinger. He goes down extremely hard right there. It looks like went down real hard on the left elbow.
And they call it a jump ball.
Wow. Jump ball called on that. Possession arrow to the Orioles. There have been some interesting fouls.
Yeah, there has. Or no calls.
All right, Ludington's basketball. Here we go. They're down 52-47, 7:40 to go in this ball game. Here's a shot from Lehman. Good! Three-pointer. Levi Lehman. Orioles were in big need of that.
Yeah, big shot by Levi. Good job by Dave penetrating that gap and then kicking it to Levi in the corner.
Right in front of the student section. Big one. Here's a three-pointer put up by Benzie. No good. Rebound to Lacombe. Peyton Lacombe with it now. Peyton. And now foul will be called on the Huskies, and it'll be called on Nate Childers.
It'll be 1-on-1. We're going to the line.
So the Orioles are now in the bonus.
Make your free throws here. You make your free throws, you set your defense, you get the tempo going. With this lineup in here, I'm going to guess we probably won't be in the 1-2-2.
All righty. Free throw good by Peyton Lacombe. Peyton's had 10 first-half points. Slowed in this second half because of the foul trouble. Ludington trails 52-51. The officials talking with both Michael Wooten and Matt Westhouse here. A couple big boys, especially Westhouse. Lacombe's second attempt, laid up, no good. Westhouse batted it right there, but it ends up with Benzie Central. The Orioles trail by a point, 52-51, 7:08 to go in the ball game. With the ball is Jackson Childers. Three-point attempt, no. Grundy, he'll go on the dribble. He'll pass it to his teammate. In and out, no good there by Jackson Childers. Rebound batted away by Westhouse. Anthus with a great block right there. Oh, boy, passed too much right there. Anthus tried to get that ball to Lehman. Just too much on the pass right there.
Yeah.
Can't fault the effort.
If Cole looks on the other side of him, he's got Schillinger streaking down the sideline. He's got an easy layup if he passes over the other side of the court.
All right, so Ludington down 52-51. Now the ball goes out of bounds. Oriole basketball. But right out of the hands of Michael Wooten.
Yeah, that's a bad turnover right there by Wooten. Good pass by Childers coming in.
A lot of time left in this game. 6:41 to go. Benzie Central 52, Ludington 51. Schillinger now to Lacombe. Lacombe in the paint. Gives the ball up to Westhouse. Now back. Schillinger, shot blocked right there. And now here comes Benzie Central.
Yeah, that shot was a little forced right there by Schillinger.
Zickert, his shot blocked. Westhouse with the block. Now Westhouse with the ball. And he'll give it up to Lehman.
Good defense there by Matt.
Matt can be a little intimidating for an opposing player. They look up and see Matt Westhouse right there.
He's big. He's got long arms, too.
All right, Orioles with the ball. Lacombe with it. 6:03 to go in the game. The Orioles trail by a point. Schillinger draws the foul. That's something he's very, very good at.
Yeah, he's so quick. He's got that quick first step, and it's hard to keep up. Now go to the line, make your free throws.
Dylan Eaton will check into the Oriole lineup, and he'll replace Cole Anthus.
Cole Anthus has provided a lot of good minutes.
Yes, he has.
And if you've noticed, Cole Anthus has been in quite a bit because Spencer Holmes hasn't been back in since the beginning of the half when he struggled with turnovers there. But I'd like to see Spencer get back in there and see what he can do.
Coach Shank will build his confidence back.
Absolutely. He's a great basketball player.
Sunshine Schillinger, the shot good.
But those are the opportunities. Like Cole Anthus stepped in. He's playing a good game. He's played great defense. He's controlled the ball. He hasn't turned the ball over. And when somebody struggles, you got to have somebody come in and step it up.
Now 6 minutes to go, Gertzie. This is where that conditioning comes in, where that deep bench of the Orioles usually pays dividends.
Yep, absolutely.
Schillinger gets both free throws.
And we're going to get in that 1-2-2. Peyton on top of that 1-2-2 press here.
Ludington 53, Benzie Central 52. 5:57 to go in the game.
Peyton's got to be smart with no fouls.
There you go. We may see it. We may see it. There it is. There it is. Right there, sister. Activate the Peyton Lacombe Dunkometer.
The Dunkometer's going crazy in the student section, Scoop. We got to get back on defense, though.
Yep, exactly. Fourth dunk of the year for Lacombe. We're seeing a sign flashed over the three-pointer by Benzie. In and out, no good. Rebound fought for. Shot up and in. Give the basket there to Michael Wooten.
Oh, good drive there by
Westy
Payton,
there, fighting for it.
Baseline.
Loses control, and the ball will go back to Benzie. So 5:21 to go in the game. Aiden Gilchrist will check into the Oriole lineup. Ludington leads 55-54. 5:21 to go. So on the court for the Orioles now, you got Lacombe, you got Lehman, Schillinger, Eaton, and Aiden Gilchrist.
Yeah, this is their best defensive lineup because they got very, very quick athletic guards in there right now, and they got Payton on the backside. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a trap over half court here in this 1-2-2. Here comes trap.
Oh, and the pass thrown away. Oriole basketball.
Yeah, a lot of times when you see that 1-2-2 that gets set up, the front man just waits for the point guard to run. As soon as you see his back, that's when you're going to trap, whether it's close to half court or just over.
David Sunshine Schillinger will bring the ball up for the Orioles. They lead 55-54, 5:03 to go in the game. Eaton with it now. Dylan Eaton wears 23 now. Gilchrist will take the three off the mark. And with the ball for Benzie Central, Jackson Childers. Wide open for three from the corner, no good. Rebound, however, up and in and out, no good. And now jump ball, possession arrow, however, to Benzie Central.
Yeah, you got to get back on defense there. I think there was a little miscommunication between Payton and Aiden with the guy in the corner, and then Payton had to go out and recover, which left no big guy down low.
Benzie Central basketball. They'll trigger it in to Jackson Childers. Now over to Nate Childers. Nate Childers, his shot, good. Three-pointer for Nate Childers. Benzie Central 57, Ludington 55. Eaton with it now to Schillinger. Schillinger, Eaton, Gilchrist, now Lacombe. Lacombe back to Gilchrist to Eaton. Dylan Eaton will give it up. Three-pointer on the way. No good for Schillinger. Rebound to Benzie Central. Coming away with that ball was Jackson Childers. Pass out of bounds.
Ooh, that's a bad call. Nobody even touched that ball.
Oh, and the hometown crowd really letting the officials hear it right now. Coach Shank is pretty livid about that.
Yeah, that's a really bad call.
Yeah, it will be Benzie Central basketball, and these officials are not endearing themselves here to the Oriole faithful.
No.
Benzie Central with the basketball. They have a 2-point lead, 57-55. Childers. Grundy. Childers. Oh, boy. Three-pointer is good, and he's fouled. Wow. Nate Childers with the three-pointer. He's fouled.
We just keep shooting ourselves in the foot, Scoop. You can't foul on a three. We're walking around with our shoulders down. Somebody's got to show some leadership, step up, get the team pumped up, and make a couple shots here. So we got 3 minutes left. We're about to be down 6.
Yep, Childers with the free throw, and he's got 22 points in this ball game. Now Ludington out to a 61. Ludington trails 61-55. We're going to step aside. You're watching and listening to WMOM and OSN. Stay tuned.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Holly Gym. Benzie Central 61, Ludington 55. 22 points in this ball game for Nate Childers. 12 points for Michael Wooten. And, they talk a lot about, Nate Childers. We know he's a heck of a ball player. Quinn Zickert has had a quiet 6 points tonight for Benzie Central, but Wooten is picked the slack up right there. And Zickert playing hard, but you look at the Orioles, the 1-2 punch of Schillinger and Lacombe. Schillinger has 18, Lacombe has 14. But every time the Orioles get any type of lead, Benzie has an answer for him.
Yeah, 61 points is a lot of points for a Ludington basketball team to give up, and I know Thad's not going to be happy with the amount of points they've given up tonight.
All right, Ludington with the basketball here. They got to cut into that lead. Now we're going to have a traveling violation on the Orioles. Lacombe kind of got no man's land right there.
Got caught up.
3:38 to go. Ludington trails 61-55. This is right around Benzie's biggest lead of the ball game.
Yeah, and it's getting to that danger point. We got to get some defensive turnovers here to create offense, but this could also create some easy buckets for them.
Here come the Huskies. Inside, shot up, no good. That looks like that was an over the back right there, but it's going to be called a jump ball. Possession error to the Orioles.
All right, we can't turn the ball over. We need to have shots. We need to have points on possessions.
3:28 to go. Orioles trailed 16-12 at the end of one. They were down 28-27 at the half. They trailed 52-47 at the end of three. Lacombe with it. Lacombe now to Gilchrist. He'll give it to Schillinger. David Schillinger with it. He'll dish it back. Shot up and good! Three-pointer. Levi Lehman with the three.
Big shot by Levi. Levi has 2 big threes now in this game that has happened.
61-58. Ludington trails.
Plenty of time. We got to get some stops here.
Oh, there's an eternity of time right now. 2:52 to go. There's a
good hands.
Good hand poke right there by Peyton Lacombe.
Great hands.
Michael Wooten back into the Benzie lineup. He'll replace Miles Pritchett. 2:47 to go. The Orioles trail by 3, 61-58. With the ball for the Huskies, Nate Childers, their leading scorer.
Good hands.
Childers loses it out of bounds. Now the official has not signaled yet. Yeah.
Sometimes I don't know if they know what they're going to call, and they're just walking up there assuming that whoever steps out there, they're going to give the ball to.
Well, young Sunshine Schillinger doing his best there to try to get the turnover.
That should be Ludington's ball. Oh, wow.
We had a pretty good view of that there, Gertzie.
Yeah.
Looked like it was deflected by Benzie there. But
can't control the wind, Scoop, but you can always control the sails.
Benzie 61, Ludington 58, 2:37 to go.
It was a bad foul. It was the right call there, but that's a bad fall on Dylan Eaton.
Yeah, with Benzie being in the double bonus right now, and there's a lot of time left, trailing by just 3, you don't want to foul. Of course, it's not like you're going out there trying to.
Mm-hmm.
First shot is up and in there by Jackson Childers.
Yeah, we're playing pretty aggressively on the defensive end, too. So
yeah.
Looks like we're trapped in the first pass quite a bit, but that was pretty ticky-tack foul.
Childers gets both, and Benzie Central has a 63-58 lead. Lehman with it. Oh, now we're going to have an over and back. Oh, boy. A lot of uncharacteristic turnovers by the Orioles tonight and stuff you normally do not see.
Yeah, a lot of unforced turnovers, which is unfortunate, but...
Give credit to Benzie. This is a good... This is a team that's going to wreak some havoc, I believe, in Class C this year.
Yeah, I think so, too, but at the same time, these are the frustrating games because we're a better team than them. We're just not playing like it.
Ludington trails 63-58. We're going to step aside. You're watching and listening to OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch.
This is Kyle, Executive Vice President with Safe Harbor Credit Union. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value. Being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success, and we belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
2:26 left in the game. Ludington trails 63-58. An over and back violation there on the Orioles. Benzie Central now with the basketball. And they're going to try to you think they're going to try to little air out of the ball there, Gertzie?
Absolutely, yeah. These are going to try to be long possessions for them. They're probably going to go 5 out and try to dribble penetrate. And Ludington's got to make something happen. And they know if they foul, they're going straight to the line.
Here comes a three-point attempt. No good there. That was put up by Nate Childers. Lacombe with the board. Peyton Lacombe with it. Foul. Oh, boy. He just got mauled right there. No call. And now here comes Benzie. And there's a shot up and in. Get with the Michael Wooten. You know, it's got to be frustrating for the Orioles here. They're down now 65-58. And now a foul is going to be called.
Yeah, it's hard. You can never blame the refs, right?
No.
We've shot ourselves in the foot, and we can complain all we want about how the game's being called, but we have a lot of turnovers. We're not getting back on defense, but I remember being in high school playing basketball. You want to blame the refs, but you have a lot to do if you're down 7 points to a team that you should beat.
Yeah, exactly. Free throw is up and good there by Sunshine Schillinger.
All right, make this free throw, get in that 1-2-2, and put some pressure on them. Plenty of time to make a run here, Scoop.
Orioles down 65-59. Schillinger's second attempt, in and out, no good. And Benzie with the basketball. 1:36 to go in the game. 6-point deficit. Timeout, Benzie Central. It's a 30-second timeout. Ludington trails 65-59. Shout out to Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. The exclusive post-game sponsor there of the Oriole Sports Network. Also, a shout out to Urca's Auto Center. Urca's is Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urca Auto Center is your one place to shop for all your automotive needs. And a shout out to House of Flavors Manufacturing, the exclusive pregame sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. 1:30 to go. Benzie Central with the basketball.
There you go.
Oh, Dylan Eaton just went down extremely hard right there. Boy, he went up a ways. He went down. I was surprised if he didn't knock himself out, Gertzie, the way he went down there.
Yeah, he went down pretty hard.
Miss Jen coming out onto the court, the LHS athletic trainer. Dylan Eaton, our Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. And, yeah, that was, you know, we've seen some people go down hard here over the years at Hawley. That didn't look good. He's looking up at Miss Jen now, so that's good. Now he's standing up, so that's a great sign right there. Kind of looked up at Miss Jen. It kind of gave her a little wry smile.
Sure. Yeah, I've been there before.
And he's favoring his right shoulder and right arm right now. And that was his 5th foul. Orioles trail 65-59. And I think it was Benzie. Seems like they've been in the double bonus for a good majority of the second half.
Yeah, I think it was about 4 minutes to go in the third quarter when they were in the double bonus. And these are the games you got to learn from, Scoop. And you got to give credit to Benzie. They played well today. They're a solid team.
Yes, they are.
But at the same time, you're going to learn a lot from this game, even though we're going to take this one on the chin potentially. But 8-point lead, and we got a minute and a half left. See what we can do.
Yep, Childers gets both free throws. Now here comes a shot by Anthus. In and out, no good. Rebound to Benzie Central's Michael Wooten. Now a steal there almost a steal by Schillinger. He loses it out of bounds. Coach Shank was politicking there to get the ball, and the official said, no, Benzie Central basketball. This Oriole boys team will be at Manistee on Friday. There's a block right there. Lacombe with the block. Benzie Central gets the ball right back. And now we have 1 minute to go. The Orioles trail 67-59. Foul called on Schillinger.
Yeah, now's the time. It's like you got to dig deep down, get a little bit of grit. You know you're going to take this one on the chin, but this is where the leaders really come on. Like, character gets prevailed a little bit. So let's see what we can do. Just try to cut the lead down. I know you're probably not going to win this game, but finish strong. And here comes Spencer Holmes back into the game.
Holmes will replace Aiden Gilchrist. 54 seconds to go. Second attempt is up. No good. Misses both free throws. Lacombe with the rebound. He'll get it ahead now to Schillinger. Schillinger, what are they going to call here? Again,
he doesn't like this.
Ludington basketball. Okay, 49 seconds to go. Schillinger will trigger the ball in. Orioles trail 67-59. Anthus with it. His shot's up. No good. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
Quick action. Cole Anthus is having a good game. He's been aggressive. He's been out there playing good defense. He hasn't turned the ball over.
Both teams now in the double bonus. Anthus' attempt is up. No good.
That's another thing. We missed a lot of free throws tonight.
Orioles have missed a lot of free throws. Caleb Smith about to check in. Second free throw, no good. Lacombe with the rebound, shot up, and good. Ludington trails 67-61.
Get that trap.
Yeah, like I said, the Orioles are trapping all over the court right now. Zickert, 30 seconds to go. Now they'll give it up. Grundy with it. 22 seconds to go. And a foul will be called on Levi Lehman. 18 seconds to go. Ludington trails 67-61. And this is one, like you said, the Orioles learn a lot from this game. It's one that they feel, I know that if you asked any of them to a man, they would feel that they should have won this game. But you said a lot, give Benzie all the credit in the world.
Yep.
And the Orioles have done things tonight, a lot of unforced errors, turnovers.
A lot of turnovers, missed free throws, and those are just fundamentals of the game. And it's us being homers saying we're a better team, which we are. We have more talent than this team. But Benzie is a heck of a basketball team, and they've gotten us out of our rhythm. And we had too many turnovers, missed free throws, just unfortunate.
Three-pointer by Lacombe, no good. Benzie with a 68-61 lead, 9.2 seconds to go. You know, in the last few years in the districts, Ludington and Benzie have met, and there have been some good ball games. Benzie felt they should have got one or two of those, you know, in the past handful of years.
Sure.
Now back in 2016, great Ludington, well, a really good Ludington team. The next year they beat Class B state runner-up.
Yeah.
They lost to a Benzie team in the district championship at Kingsley, and that Benzie team, they were a team on a mission at the time. They were on fire. And this team here, they've moved down to Class C now. So, you know, we thought that would prevail for the Orioles, or would help the Orioles out tonight, the deeper bench. And it's just, Benzie, give them credit.
Yeah, and they made shots when they needed to make shots.
Wooten gets one or two free throws. Orioles trail 69-61. Timeout on the floor with 9.2 seconds to go in the game. We're going to stay right here and tell you about Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. If you do end up with a scrape, if you're an offender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Mike Benedict, 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Every time the Orioles would make a run, Benzie had an answer for them.
Yeah, it felt like we'd get a 2-4-point lead, and then we would foul, put them on the line, and then they would tie it up, and then they would hit a clutch three, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I can guarantee you when Thad comes up here at the post-game interview, he's going to be cool as a cucumber. He's going to give credit to Benzie. But he's going to realize there's a lot of turnovers, a lot of missed free throws, but he'll use this as a lesson later on. And that's what Thad is so good at. There's no reason to push the panic button now, Scoop.
Yep. All right, Anthus will inbound the ball to Holmes. Holmes now, 6 seconds to go. And he'll get it inside there. Schillinger shot, no good. Little turnaround. Ball batted away, and there's the buzzer, and your final score here at Hawley Gym tonight. The Benzie Central Huskies 69, the Ludington Orioles 61. And you're right, Gertzie, when's the last time a Ludington team gave up 69 points in a game?
It's a lot.
Yep.
I know he's not going to be thrilled with seeing that number on the board.
No doubt about it. We're going to step aside right now. You've been watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned for the Smith and Eddy post-game show.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
We're back at Hawley Gym. Ludington suffers a 69-61 defeat at the hands of the Benzie Central Huskies. I'd like to thank all the Oriole fans and all the Benzie Central fans who tuned in tonight to the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Ludington outscored by Benzie 17-14 in that fourth quarter. They were outscored by Benzie 16-12 in the first quarter. Ludington outscored Benzie 15-12 in the second quarter. The Orioles trailed 28-27 at the half. They were outscored 24-20 in the third quarter. They trailed 52-47 entering the final 8 minutes of play. Outscored 17-14 in the fourth, and they fall 69-61. For the Orioles tonight, 19 points for David Sunshine Schillinger, 3 points for Spencer Holmes. Levi Lehman had a really nice ball game tonight. He had 6, 8, 10. He had 11 points tonight to match his jersey number. 5 points for Aiden Gilchrist. Dylan Eaton with 6 points. Caleb Smith had 1 point. And Peyton Lacombe had a real nice ball game tonight. He had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 13, 14, 16 for Peyton Lacombe. The Orioles now 1-2 on the season and 1-0 in the Lakes 8 Conference. And now they'll have a game this Friday at arch rival Manistee. We'll be back here, Gertzie and myself, along with Braden Kronline and Julia Havman, the OSN team, WMOM team. We'll be here with you as the Oriole girls take on the Manistee Chippewas. We'll be on with the JV game 5:30. Varsity should start right around 7 p.m. OSN will live stream the JV game, and then OSN will collaborate with WMOM on the varsity game. I want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Seeing the fans leaving rather quiet and subdued. You don't see a lot of Oriole losses here at Hawley.
Yeah.
And this one tonight, you just figured the old Hawley magic was going to be there come fourth quarter. But again, we talked about it several times, Gertzie. Every time the Orioles seemed to have a little run, something would happen, whether they would shoot themselves in the foot or Benzie just would come back. And I've said it, I sound like a broken record. Give Benzie Central a lot of credit.
Yeah, and when you try to get a run and you're already in the bonus or the double bonus in this particular game in the third quarter, not to mention halfway through the third quarter, it's hard to get runs going because you're playing hard defense. Sometimes you get a foul, you can live with it, but you can't live with it when you're putting them on the foul line all the time, and then you can't sustain those runs. And we just couldn't get a run that went any further, and we turned the ball over too much. We didn't hit free throws, but again, this is a learning lesson. Our team is still fairly young. We got some players out there that are getting a lot of minutes that aren't varsity minutes from last year, and you got Aiden Gilchrist, you got Spencer Holmes, Cole Anthus, and the other Gilchrist boy who were out there playing a lot of minutes that were on JV last year. So this is a new experience still for them, and there's still a lot of growing pains that are going to happen. And one person I think that's really going to grow from this game is Spencer Holmes. The reason being is that he's a hell of a basketball player. He just struggled with turnovers to start that half, and you didn't see him a lot in the second second half, but he's going to come back next game, and he's going to be fine. I know Thad's going to coach him up. I know his dad, Jeremy, is also a great basketball player. At the same time, these are the games that can separate you as a great basketball player and growing and maturing. So I hope that he can bounce back, and I'm sure he will. But moving forward, you put this game behind you, and you move on.
Exactly. Good observations there, good points there, Gertzie, all on right there. For Benzie Central tonight, 8 points for Chaz Grundy, 22 for Nate Childers, 14 for Jackson Childers, 3 for Devon Harris, 4, 5, 6 for Quinn Zickert, and 16 for Michael Wooten. So, you had 3 players for Benzie in double figures right there between Nate Childers, Jackson Childers, and Michael Wooten. A team that doesn't have a lot of depth. They only have, they got 2 players who were out tonight with illness. But, that's one thing we talked about before the game started against Ludington is that the Orioles would have a deeper bench. But give credit there. And it was their first ball game. Their first game actually last week suspended due to a power outage at their school. So for a first game, Coach Josh Crocker's got to be really happy with the way his team played.
Yeah, I think so. And these guys hit a lot of big shots. If you remember, coming down, getting a turnover, they'd hit a big 3. They struggled from the free throw line similar to Ludington, but Chaz Grundy had a good game. Those Childers boys could really shoot very well. And you got some solid minutes from that Jackson Childers who came off the bench, tall kid, and then the Wooten kid really, who's a strong guy down low, and he doesn't have the height like a Peyton or a Westhouse, but he played smart. He got under the skin of some players and just hustled.
And good timing there, Gertzie, as Coach Thad Shank is making his way here. Gertzie will hand him the headset, and Coach Shank, your team goes down tonight, 69-61 to Benzie Central. And Gertzie and I hit on the fact several times. It seemed like every time your team would get up by a point or 3 points or 4 points, Benzie Central had an answer.
Well, they're good.
Yeah.
They're good. They're strong at every position. They shoot the living heck out of the ball, and we had to be really good tonight to be successful, and we weren't particularly good. And that's on me, and that's on some of the kids, and hopefully it's a great learning experience, and we can figure out, how to play the right way.
Nate Childers with 22 to pace the Huskies. He was one of 3 players in double figures, 16 for Michael Wooten and 14 for Jackson Childers. Quinn Zickert, who's also a very good ball player, your team did hold him to 6 points tonight.
Well, we had to get to the point where we were aggressively, picking up 94 feet. And, when you're playing against a good team, that's hard to do, to guard every floorboard. And, some of those other guys were the recipients of, getting the ball past our pressure. And we just got to be able to do a lot of things better.
We thought one of the things that would be to an advantage to the Orioles that, your deep bench. But, Benzie...
Yeah, I was thinking maybe, they weren't playing nearly as many people as us, and we would wear them down a little bit. Got to give those guys credit. They're athletic, strong, tough kids, and, we were expending a little more energy than they were. They were dropping back and packing in that 1-3-1 right there, and we were expending energy, trying to pick up 94 feet. So that was part of it, too, I think.
You had a nice game tonight. Levi Lehman contributed. He had 11 points. You had 3 players in double figures. Peyton Lacombe was 16, 19 for David Schillinger. And it was nice to see Levi Lehman hitting a couple of threes there.
Yeah, Levi, he's got the ability to step outside. He's built his range out a little bit. He has the ability to go inside and outside. He's going to have a good season this year. I think we forget that Levi was a freshman and sophomore the last 2 years. We're just expecting those Lehman kids to come up and dominate, and he's got some experience under his belt, and he's going to, I think, have a pretty darn good year this year.
Peyton Lacombe right there, in the second quarter, picked up those 3 quick fouls. That forced you to have to substitute him, and that's not always easy when your big guy's out like that as a coach. I know that's basketball.
Well, yeah, it's basketball, and, we still were, I think even going into the last 45 seconds or minute of the third quarter, we might have had the lead. So, I thought we kind of weathered the storm with him on the bench a little bit, but give Benzie credit. In the fourth quarter, they made the plays. We did not.
What's the big thing you and your boys will be working on in practice tomorrow?
Well, I haven't done a great job, I don't think, as a coach, giving us the right package to attack the zone with. We got guys that have to have the freedom and play a little bit. And, sometimes when, we have to think too much, we are not very successful. And I thought in the third and fourth quarter, we did a much better job of being aggressive and getting into the gaps of that zone and kicking the ball. I probably, sometimes as a coach, you do too many things, I think, and when you do too many things, they get thinking a little bit. So, that's one of the things that we have to do. And the other thing is, we've got to get 5 guys who, can play with energy and effort every stinking possession, we've got to be able to be that basketball team that doesn't have a letdown. And right now, sometimes on the defensive end, we have we play hard for about 15, 20 seconds, but we don't outlast the other team. And, Benzie made us pay a lot of times tonight on just not being there on a shooter from the three-point line or something like that. And so we got to improve in those areas. We got a lot to improve in, but we'll keep working.
Benzie's first game of the season, Coach. Their first game was suspended due to a power outage at the school. I was talking to Coach Crocker before the ball game tonight when I got a starting lineup. They're moving down to Class C, so it'll be the only time that your boys see Benzie this year. You won't see them in the district tournament. They're down in Class C, and I think they're going to do pretty good down in Class C, aren't they?
They are, but, at the same time, that Class C district is, as good as I think if you win the district down there in Class C, you got a chance to make a run. But they got, Traverse City, St. Francis, Elk Rapids. There's a few that I'm not thinking of, but that is a really Glen Lake, that's a really solid district that they're in or that they've moved into. So I don't know if it's better for them or worse for them.
Yeah, Glen Lake, they've got a pretty good basketball program down there. And I think Buckley's Class D, though, I believe.
Yeah, Buckley's Class D.
Coach, thanks for coming on up. We look forward to getting reports from Michael Lacombe Friday. Your game at Manistee. We'll be here covering the girls' game against the Chippewas, and your team will be at Manistee, taking on longtime rival Manistee and Coach Dave Gustad.
Yep, thanks. I appreciate you guys, all you do, man. Very, very appreciative of that. Especially Braden dealing with you two up here.
Well, Braden's our MVP, no doubt about that. Coach Thad Shank, good talking with him. His team suffers a 69-61 defeat tonight to a very talented Benzie Central team, and they're now 1-2 on the season. And Coach Shank, we hit on things which you pretty much thought we got the answers we thought we'd get from Coach Shank, right?
Yeah, definitely. And it's not a game to freak out about or push the panic button. It's you regroup, and it's early in the year. It's not even the new year yet, so that'll get this team churning on all cylinders when he needs to, and he knows what he's doing. He's the best in the business, I can tell you that. But moving forward, we got Manistee on Friday, and hopefully we turn it around, limit the turnovers in Manistee, and we'll be good to go.
Well, a 69-61 loss here to Benzie Central. JV action, Ludington wins that game by the score of 65-23. And in boys freshman basketball tonight, Ludington wins 49-22. No girls games tonight. The girls had the night off. And our next action, again, will be on Friday right back here at Hawley Gym, Ludington against Manistee girls varsity basketball action. Make sure you check out the OSN page later this evening, folks. We will have the scoring by quarters from the JV and varsity games and the individual scoring as well. Thanks, big thanks to all the Benzie Central fans who tuned in to tonight's game, as well as to all of our loyal Oriole fans tuned in to the OSN tonight and WMOM. We did get one good positive thing tonight. Pate Lacombe kept his streak going of dunks this season. The dunkometer was activated. And, when he got that dunk, I thought that things were going to start going on a big run there for the Orioles. Didn't happen, but he did get his 4th dunk of the year, his 25th career dunk as a Ludington Oriole.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. With that said, for our executive producer, executive director, and Ludington boys varsity coach Thad Shank, our technical engineer of the OSN and WMOM, the one and only Braden Kronline, and our OSN camerawoman, Julia Havman, and for my sidekick tonight, The one and only Kyle Gertzy-Gerzinski doing color commentary. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Venerable Hawley Gymnasium. Once again, your final score in varsity basketball action, the Benzie Central Huskies 69, the Ludington Orioles 61. Good night, Oriole fans, and have a great week. Talk to you on Friday.